can finally happen! Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Wait, what?
We ready to roll?
Broadcasting live from the internet, it's Tuesday night, and this is the Panels on Pages podcast.
Big boys playing with big toys.
This is quality content.
The boomers are into it.
Hey man, I just show up.
With your hosts, Lee Rodriguez.
I am a visionary. Like, oh, you have a podcast? I'm like, no, that's not me. That's somebody else.
Jason Nyes.
Yeah, sure. I'm not getting any vegetables in my diet. I'm just a thick boy.
Jose Guzman.
Is Jose on the show tonight?
He says he's coming.
It's like Elton John all over again, just minus the death threats.
Kelly Harris.
Reach your hand in your pants there, big boy. That's not me. I don't sound like that anymore.
And our good buddy Mahoney.
And Mahoney's here. What's up, Mahoney?
We can do just glorious, wonderful things on our phones, people.
No one's ever done anything like this before.
It's gonna be massive.
It's going to be great. I mean, obviously, I think it'll be great.
And it's all killer, no filler.
My seat's on fire! Your dick's so hot!
Come on. It's so good.
It's pretty good. It's there. It's reliable. You know what you're getting every single time.
Man, I'm so glad you found us.
You're all terrible people, and I'm glad you're my friend.
Put that in the intro.
That's really funny.
Over 500 episodes, and you'd think they'd have the hang of it by now.
It seems like the concept that would run its course very quickly. What's happening, everybody? Today is Tuesday, December 9th, 2020, and this is episode number 540, nailed it, of the Panels on Pages podcast. I am your host, the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. Tonight we got Mr. Jason Nyes.
Wet meat and beans.
Jose Guzman.
My knucks hurt.
Bet they do.
Okay.
Fucking I bet they do. Kelly Harris.
I might be too fucked up to go to work.
And our good buddy Mahoney. What's up, man?
Kelly, watch out, there's a bird behind you.
Ah.
Oh, man. It's going to be a great show. I can feel it in my bones. It's going to be good.
I love getting messages from my friends on Facebook when they've taken too many drugs.
See, I didn't take any drugs. I'm just a sleepy boy. I'm just the sleepiest boy in the whole damn town. Oh, man.
Let's all tuck Lee in.
Fucking shit sucks right now.
Lee,
Shit
what
sucks
if
so
we
bad.
sing quietly to you until you fall asleep?
Yeah, just
It
wear your
wouldn't take much
headphones.
more than that.
Go to sleep. What?
See, but it's fucked up because, like, when I go to sleep, then I won't be able to sleep. That's like how my fucked up brain works.
Mhm.
I hear that.
Mahoney,
Like-
sing him Mambo number 5.
Like, I can only go to sleep if it's an accident.
Monica in your life.
Yeah, I can only go to sleep on accident right now. That's
A
fucked
little
up.
bit of Erica.
Oh, shit. Oh man. So,
You think there's kids out there or people out there who are like, man, you know, when I was a kid, I loved to listen to Mambo number 5 every night before bed.
Probably.
it's got to be somebody. There's somebody out there who, for any weird hypothetical you have, it's them. Like, that's just the law of the universe. Like,
Yeah.
Every fucked up thing is for somebody.
Same thing with sex kinks. You can
Exactly.
think of it. Somebody's into it.
Nope, that's exactly right.
Erotic Lubega.
It goes the hierarchy
Why do
goes
you
like
think he
this.
needs so many chicks in his life? He's got fucking so many kinks.
When
Right.
I came down to start the show, Lisa was watching The Bachelorette, and some dude's walking with her to dinner, and he's like, "Your shoes are always so great." And I'm like, "He's into feet." She's like, "What?" I'm like, "He's into feet. No way he's paying that much attention to her shoes. He's into feet."
Yeah, 'cause
Was
Monica
it?
is not into the same shit Tiffany's into.
No. Mahoney, was your wife standing and pacing watching The Bachelorette again?
She was not. She was not. Just that one time.
It's very serious business, The Bachelorette, you guys.
Well, that was because she couldn't hear it because I was being too loud. How dare I?
Okay, question
How
about the
dare I exist in the house?
question about the Bachelorette. Is this season the first time they've had a brown Bachelorette?
I'm gonna say yes, but I don't know that for sure.
Look how far we've come.
Wow.
Well, she was the relief pitcher. There was another Bachelorette for like 4 episodes, and then that one was like, "Fuck this! I hate all these guys. I'm in love with that guy. I'm done."
Oh, is
And
that when they were like,
ended her season?
"You blew up the Bachelorette"?
They were like, "You've ruined the whole experiment."
Awesome.
You guys ever watch Joe Millionaire?
Yes.
I remember
was
Joe
on.
Millionaire, of course.
Remember it? Never really watched it.
Do you remember what happened after the
I remember
show?
Joe Dirt.
Where the girl was like, "Hey, can I have this horse you gave us?" And they're like, "Sure." And then she ate the horse.
No.
What?
No.
I sure don't remember that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That happened.
This didn't
The
happen.
reality show that I
Kelly.
remember from back in the day was called The Swan.
Yeah.
And so
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
The-
I remember that.
The Swan, for those of you that don't know, they did 2 seasons of somehow. And the hook of The Swan was that they got a bunch of, let's say, unconventional women together.
Handsome women.
Yeah,
the network used
handsome-
the term
handsome ladies.
uggos, probably.
And gave them tens of thousands of dollars worth of plastic surgery, and were shocked when some of them were still shitty. Yeah,
Well,
some of the people
can't
just
do
suck
nothing
no
else.
matter what. And so we're watching the show, and I'm like, this is I can't believe this is on television. And then one of the boyfriends is a guy I used to work with when I was selling vacuum cleaners.
What?
It's like, all right, look at Joe go with his handsome young lady wife, who they transformed into kind of a smoke show. Yay for science! Oh man, fucking tired, y'all. So
Can't stand in the sun for too long, though.
no, definitely not. Definitely not. So Friday night, went out with the missus on a little impromptu, little mini date night, did a little Christmas shopping. You know, it was nice, very chill. On the way back to the house, I'm like, you know what, this was great. You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? She's like, what? And I said, I'm not gonna do fucking nothing tomorrow. She's like, that sounds like a great idea. I'm gonna sleep till I wake the fuck up. I'm gonna just chill. I'm not gonna unpack nary a thing out of a box. I'm gonna just relax. She's like, yeah, baby, you should do that. You earned it. I'm like, thanks, babe.
Can I predict
And
how
while
your
we're
day
having
went?
this conversation, little did I know there was a Sumerian trickster god listening in. So
Those are the famous last words.
when I got
just like-
home and proceeded to rinse out a bowl in the sink, my toes got wet and all the plumbing under my sink exploded. Just fell apart.
No.
Like, oh,
Nobody gets
I'm
toes
going to
wet.
do that tomorrow
free.
instead. So that's really cool. That was fun. So called up a buddy of mine. Spent all fucking day messing with the plumbing because he actually is a plumber person. Because Nicole's like, you know what? I don't think you can do this.
Oh, you can do plumbing.
And I said, you know what? No, I don't think I can do this either.
No,
We're gonna
pay a guy.
phone a friend.
You
Yeah.
pay a guy.
Yeah, sometimes, maybe
Yeah,
I
have a
can
garbage
do
disposal
this.
now. That's kind of cool.
Hey, that's rad.
Always
Nice.
wanted one of those. So that's
So now
neat.
you're gonna get a bunch of chewed up
Finally.
spoons.
Then
Just remember, when you have
Fucking
to reach into the garbage disposal to clear
Sunday
whatever
Nicole
is
left
stuck in
suck
there,
balls.
when you have to reach in to clear it, you use your non-dominant hand.
Right.
Hear anybody?
You can't hear us?
Oh,
Oh,
I can fix this.
Why not?
Yeah, I was wondering because like
He was just rolling right through.
talking over everybody. Like, no, fuck you, Kelly. Fuck you, Jose. Fuck you, Mahoney. Your comments mean shit.
Yeah.
This is a story, and I'm fucking telling it. No interruption. Fuck all y'all. I was like, all right. Well, I shut up.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
tell me this story.
He's
like,
obviously
all right,
You
having.
let me know when
want
to
to get out of here soon? We're not doing any bits.
There will be
He's
no
like, no, bitch.
side quests for this.
We are.
He said, look,
Hey,
I'm telling
can
you
hear
this
us?
story. We're doing the draft. We're going to bed. No fucking comics. I don't give a fuck about anybody else's week. No break. No fucking classic. Show
Well,
done.
I'm like, Surely something has happened at this point to merit every action. And I saw the little bubbles around your faces blurring. Oh yeah, I just can't hear them. Okay.
Oh my
'cause
god.
we're all commenting, and you're just talking right out, steamrolling over everyone's fucking comment. Kelly's
I'm like,
oh, let me predict how this goes, and you're like, fuck you, Kelly, and you just went right through. I tried coming in with a little joke, and you just kept on talking. And it's like, all right, I'm gonna wait.
yeah. I'm like, okay. No one got anything to say? That seems very unlikely. Like, okay, this isn't working.
I'll have you know we're all really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I
it was great.
imagine. I bet it was great.
Yeah, we all had great setups that you ran over, but
Thanks for nothing.
yeah, like the dude flying through the apartment complex, not caring about speed bumps. That's how that story was going.
Oh no.
Like, there's stop signs. There's fucking kids living here.
But no, I blame the Googles on that one. Why
Hey.
you fuck with my shit, Google? Trying to tell the
Good to
story
know
here.
that you're not in that much of a bad mood that you were fuck anything anyone
Yeah.
had to say.
And
So
we
that's good.
we were all like, Dad hit mommy at the dinner table. Like, all right, go for it.
I guess he's
Yeah.
got a point to this story, and we are not interrupting anymore.
No, apologies. That was not my intention.
No, not at all.
Dumbass robots.
Well, what the fuck?
Yeah, so I
don't
got
you
a garbage
have
disposal now. That's cool.
don't you
you
have a home warranty? This thing's brand new. Get them to fix it.
Yeah, it's not exactly brand new.
Sure,
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? It's a bit of an older house, but like, it's funny because when he came over, my buddy Tyler came over after we got it. Because again, he works in houses for a living, and go looking at shit. He looked under the sink, and like half a second later, he's like, "Oh, that's just gonna have to go. I don't know when. That shit's got to go." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." And then 2 weeks later, it just explodes. I'm like, "Oh, he was right. He was
missed
totally
the bit
right."
Where he just whacked out a chunk with the wrench and was like, "This is gonna have to go eventually, and then I'll get a
Something
pizza."
would have happened
I'll
to
be
it.
back for this one. He'll call me just like a fucking mechanic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we fixed that, but don't be surprised if that check engine light turns on in a week.
Ooh, Lee's
Yeah,
gonna
something
give me a
wrong with
real good pizza.
Something wrong with your carburetor. It's like, no. Yeah, I said, hey, and while you're in there, fuck it, put in the disposal. That's pretty cool. I was excited about that. Always wanted one of those because my wife, who I love very much, cares about things like I don't know what's a dumb one. Let's see. The phone charger on my side of the bed doesn't go where I want it. It goes up against the wall where she thinks it looks cool. That's an important thing for some reason.
Is it plugged
whereas,
in?
Like, it is, but it's
No.
just like out of reach, which
No.
is really
It's just-
inconvenient.
You would look at that charger and think of the possibilities.
Yeah. But like, I care about shit like, hey guys, maybe we don't put rice down the sink. And everyone's like, it's fine.
Why? Wait, why are you not putting rice down? Oh, because you didn't have a garbage disposal. Okay.
Right. Not until
Okay.
3 days ago. Before
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
we didn't have it. Yeah. So
I was like,
guys,
what are you talking about? Grind that shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like,
Without a garbage disposal, don't just dump rice down there. That's nonsense.
no, everyone dumps everything down the sink but me. so I'm glad we got rid of that before that became a problem down the line.
Your friend opened up your cabinets to look under there, and it looked like a pipe from a cartoon where it was just like 16 inches wide in this one spot, and he's like, "Oh no, that's no good. It's all red."
Oh, he did replace like a big line under the house because he had to go down there anyway, and it just made it better. And he brought up the old pipe, and he was like, "Let me ask you something." I said, "What?" He goes, "Do you guys eat a lot of pork?" And I go, "No." He goes, "We're about to find out the people that lived here before you did." And I'm like, "What the fuck does that mean?" And he comes up with this pipe, and it's 1.5 inches, and he hands me that pipe and then the new longer 2-inch pipe, and the old one is way heavier, and there was just like a 1/4 inch of shit in the bottom of it
Ugh.
that just it was just like slosh that got fucking left behind. He goes, yeah, that's how when you put a bunch of pork products down your fucking sink. And I go, oh yeah, so we would have got there because nobody does anything but me. And he goes, I didn't say that. I didn't say that's what was gonna happen if you lived here. So that's good, right? You know, and
Imagine being a plumber and becoming an expert in what pipes look like when they get filled with pork products.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real unique skill set.
I don't know. I think he's just.
I mean, when you see it so much.
I think he's just trying to profile you as a Muslim one way or the other. You eat a lot of pork products?
Yeah? Question mark? No?
That last name again?
Yeah. And then the next day, fucking Nicole left. She went to visit her family. She was like, you know what? It's been 9 months. Fuck it. Like, all right, whatever.
She said, peace out. Enjoy the new plumbing.
Go sit at someone else's house.
He kept talking over me, so I left.
And since I'm a pathetic bitch who's been married for far too long, when she's gone, I can't sleep right, so I'm fucking tired. Real bummer. And then today, find out that starting Thursday, the whole county is going virtual with the school. So I got, but you know, Zoe was that way for a while. But he gives a shit. Zoe's easy, but Jax is not so easy because, in his words, as we learned the last time he went virtual, he said, "I'm smarter than all these kids."
Yeah.
I mean,
this is hard. I gotta. No, I don't like this.
One of the worst parts of virtual school by far is having to help your kid learn to just sit there while dumber kids are unable to navigate their computer. And the teacher spends however long helping them. And your kid is like, this is fucking boring. And you're like, you know what? It is. But there's nothing we can do about it. We have to just sit here and wait.
I'm telling you, man. 2 extra weeks of Christmas vacation. Just let him ride. Say he's got COVID and he's not feeling good. And just let him.
I don't think I hadn't thought about it.
Just let him watch YouTube at least for as long as Nicole's gone.
Yeah, she'll be back Tuesday.
It'll be our.
And be like, tag in. We're done.
It'll be our secret.
Well, he's not gonna tell.
They don't give real grades in first grade anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, really. He's not gonna miss anything he can't make up in 5th grade. You know?
Yeah. Like at that age, there will be way more important days of school to not miss.
Yeah.
Than any of these days at this age.
I saw a thing yesterday or the day before. I kind of came across in my Google News where it's like, you know, school systems around the country are trying to find some way to deal with the copious amounts of failing students this year. And I'm like, you don't say.
Yeah.
Like,
I am
what?
shocked to think that this is not an educational high mark for the country right now.
But why are they failing students? Like, just give them a break. Like, we should still be trying to teach them and evaluate how well they're learning and all that. But why are you gonna fail? F.
Just change the grading. Change the grading for right now based on how you got to do it, and then go back to when it's back to normal. Then grade and shit like normal.
You guys remember the movie Dead Man on Campus?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where the premise was, if you're in college and your roommate commits suicide, you automatically pass all your classes. How about this? Yep. America's roommate committed suicide. We all pass. 270,000 of America's roommates passed away. Give it a break.
I go away for a little bit and shit gets real dark. Jesus.
That's why Lee kept talking over us. He was like, no.
What's the first thing I said? The first fucking thing I said tonight. It's going to be a good show. The very first thing I said. I stand by it. Fucking stand by it.
Well, Lee, you're right. Here's 12 talks.
Tick tock, motherfucker.
Lee, how do you feel about glizzies?
Oh god, but yeah, that's all that shit. And then one good thing though, I did get all of the non Optimus Transformers unpacked and on their shelves. So I am making some progress.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
And really shelf shamed me in the process. At 3 a.m,
Right.
3 a.m, he's like, Jason Nyes, I'm disappointed in you.
No.
Because as I'm fucking slinging these things, I go, this motherfucker's got boxes of turtles. Look at me go.
Boxes. I got no fucking.
Although I did have a moment. I think it was last night. Because I didn't. That's all I did for like 2 days after the kids went to sleep was fucking around with that stuff. And there was a moment where I said out loud to the empty room, I go, "Why do I have all this shit? It's taking forever."
Oh, got me.
This is
Welcome
taking
back,
forever. It sucks. But then it was all done, and I'm like, oh,
That's
why I have all this shit. It looks real nice now.
Oh, that's right. I like all this shit.
That's why I got all this shit. So what's up with you, Nice, besides not putting all your shit up on the tweet shelves?
Well, I didn't put any. I don't got any fucking shelves, so I didn't put all my shit out on shelves yet. But we did get a bunch of Christmas lights and Christmas decorations, and we decorated the house. You know, brand new house this year. First chance to get some Christmas lights on there, so we got some of them big old, chonky, old school, multicolored lights and some wreaths and some garlands. My parents came over. Needed to borrow Dad's ladder, and he was at the top of it all day, and I was tool bitch and ladder bitch all day, but that's fine, you know. He's damn near 70, and it's my house, but go ahead, go up on my roof. At least
that's what dads do.
Yeah, that's what dads do.
The other day, my dad was over, and he was all of a sudden in the basement fixing my vacuum cleaner, and I'm like, I didn't even. Is my vacuum cleaner broken?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
I remember way back when I first moved into my other house, putting my own desk together and him finding out, and he didn't talk to me for like a week because he was so offended that I wouldn't ask him to help build a desk. So now whenever I need something around the house or help, I just fucking call him up. I'm like, hey, this is his thing. I'd rather him help than fucking pout for a week. So come on over. Bring your fucking ladder. Let's do this thing. It was great. And then besides that, our long national nightmare is over, and we finally have a dishwasher. It was
thank God
delivered on Monday. No dents. The guys delivering it weren't quite totally sure how to install it, so that took a little bit. That worried me just a little bit. So much so that I would not take a picture and send it to you guys until it was in, it was running, and those guys were fucking gone, because I did not want to jinx it one way or the other.
Yeah.
That's
You don't want to have a turtle pulled out of your cart.
I do not.
You send a picture, and then 20 minutes later, you're like, my fucking whole sink's flooded.
Yeah, I did not want to Jose myself, so that's great, and it's hooked up to the same app that we have the washer and dryer on. That's cool. We ran our first load last night.
Okay.
I was telling him,
what does the dishwasher app do?
well, you can see how much time it has left. You can auto start it. Like, you could fill it with soap and then auto start it from your phone. Set timers, shit like that. Fuck with all the settings.
I'm not talking shit. I'm asking legitimately, because I love that shit.
For real. And besides that, I completely forgot about another thing my dad helped out with, is Mary had bought all these smart switches a while ago. But electrical, that's kind of, it's touchy, it's a little
fuck
scary.
Your shit up. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a little scary. So again, give the old man something to do. So we installed all these smart switches, and we can just be like, Alexa, turn on the kitchen lights, and then boop. Alexa, turn on the porch lights. Boop. It's fucking dope. We're pretty close to being fully automated.
That's so
love
good.
that shit.
Yeah. And that's all the excitement for me this week.
You know what? That sounds like enough.
Yep.
I'm very happy for you on all those fronts, because a lot of the smart shit's fun. We bought all that stuff. I haven't put it in yet, but I did put in the smart deadbolt, which is pretty cool. You'd be like, hey, lock the front door, and it just and you hear it click in place.
Fuck
awesome.
yeah. Oh, Mary's gonna hear this and she's gonna go on Amazon. I bet you.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
She loves locking the doors.
I get it. I totally get it. Fucking great.
All right.
As well you should.
I mean, who doesn't?
No,
I
but
love
she's very.
Mary's got one of those boards that goes across it like it's the medieval times.
She gets very anxious about whether the doors are locked or not. So being able to fuck with him from an app, she would love that.
Yeah, you never have to wonder again. Just be like, hey, check it out. And if you do it and it's already locked, it goes, the front door is already locked. I'm like, oh, thank you. And it's like, yeah, dumb shit. Like, you already told me to do that, Dave. Oh, okay, fine.
Fucking Dave.
What's going on, Jose? Jose's been fucking busy, y'all.
Fucking fucked around and picked up a new hobby.
Hey, 9 months into coronavirus, it was about time.
Yeah. So.
And you're really good at it too.
It's coming out pretty good. It's coming out pretty cool. Working on some fucking dioramas.
Yeah.
Some toy little DIY dioramas.
Yeah,
Watch
Mahoney, are you
DIY
aware of
dioramas.
what Jose's been up to?
No, I sure am not. I gotta figure
I
this out.
thought he was in Toy
No,
Fair.
he's
That's
not
why I was
in that
putting it in the
chat.
Toy Fair.
No, I'm not in the Toy Fair thread.
I thought
I'm
that
the
was
loser.
everybody's. Oh. But he knows a toy. Mahoney. Oh, it's been a while.
No, I've never been to Toy Fair. I haven't
Okay,
been to a
you
con
go
in like
for it.
4 years.
You've
It's
never
fine.
ever done
It's
it?
fine. Let's all just have one message that I'm not part of. That's fine.
Oh my god.
It's like Tito's Pay League all over again.
Yeah. I'll just go have my own Toy Fair chain. Who wants to talk toys with me? One.
I'm sorry.
Cheetos. They're like, and the fucking fantasy football. I forget. They were asking one day. They're like, "Hey Lee, when did you lose your virginity?" And I'm like, "What?" Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh yeah, this is the other thread you're not in. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And they're like, "Oh, it's
Are
a
you
fantasy
not in
football,
the
so
fantasy
it's okay."
football thread? I thought you were.
No.
No.
Why would I
you
be in
should
there?
be. Let's
No.
add Lee into the fantasy football thread.
I don't want to be in that. There's like I muted that channel on the Discord that I manage.
How the fuck do I add someone? I'm gonna add Mahoney to this goddamn Toy Fair thread.
I'm
Goddamn
gonna
it!
add Lee to the fantasy football one.
I don't
Do
want
it.
that.
I know. That's why I'm doing it.
So if you add him, can you see the pictures, or do I?
He
gotta-
should be able to. Yeah. He should be able to
So-
see all the shit we talked about him too.
Nice.
Oh, the first thing I do when I get added to a message is search my name.
Well, we have
How
used.
back did this go?
We did use the Toy Fair thread to coordinate wrestler versus porn star, or wrestler or porn star, a few times. So there's that.
Okay.
Yeah, so Jose's been doing some amazing work.
Yeah, I've been fucking around with building dioramas. Watched like all kinds of fucking YouTube videos, techniques, strategies. You know what I mean? I wanted to see how they painted, how they protected the shit, what they were using, and then once I started seeing like all these tricks, and I watched like shitty videos to high polish quality set building videos, and they're all using like the same techniques, different tricks, but it's just fucking using foam. You're just carving into some foam board. This other foam that I just picked up from Home Depot was the PVA foam, the fucking cosplay shit, the shit that they use for cosplay. It's just that, and then it's just all in how you paint it. So I'm making the 1990 Ninja Turtle rooftop, a replica of the rooftop. So I paused, watched the fight scene a bunch of times, took some notes, kind of blocked out the size I was going for, and then just slowly putting that motherfucker together. It's gonna be pretty fucking cool. And then on the PoP account, keep putting up some some Destro photos
On Instagram.
So, yeah, that's what I meant. On the Instagram. So we had originally fucked around with shooting the toys like Mandalorian. using a computer monitor with a bunch of freeze frames from the cartoon.
Yeah.
So then once I started picking this up, I was like, well, fuck, let me take some of these freeze frames and what could be kind of like cool backdrops that could be reusable over and over, and then made a couple G.I. Joe fucking backdrops to pose with them. So there's going to be some cool shit coming, some cool photos coming.
Zero in the chat says, for cheap PVA foam, go to Harbor Freight and buy their floor mats, like the kind you stand on.
There you go.
Yeah, I got a it's like the size of a wall piece. It was $14.
That's not bad.
And that was for like the half inch or the quarter inch or whatever. But then for $20, same size, it was like double the thickness. So for $20, you can get a fucking I mean, I don't have my car, so I had to fucking cut it into 3 pieces to fit it in the goddamn. Because you're not fitting one of those in a Toyota.
No, those are like 4x8, right? Like,
yeah, so
yeah.
I'm carrying it out, and then all of a sudden, that's when a nice gust of wind starts coming. And fucking, I'm holding a huge fucking thing, and I gotta put the rest of the stuff in.
Jose experienced the joy of flying.
Then I get one of the guys that worked there. I was like, "Hey man, you got a knife? I gotta cut this shit so I can put it in my car."
Yeah, no bullshit. It's crazy how fast it's looking good.
Right. Yeah.
Like it's coming together real quick, man. It looks awesome.
Yeah, I played around with just the foam board you buy for like school projects. 88 cents at Walmart. This big piece. You rip off the front of the front paper, and that's when you get to the shit you can sculpt with. So I did a bunch of texture tests. I did a wood, which the guy was like, because I watch videos where these guys like carved the lines in the tree in the detail. But then I watched the video where the guy was like, yeah, fuck that. Here's a steel brush, and you just steel brush down the side, kind of moving it, giving it some curve, and it looks just as fucking good. So
yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, like you can be as detailed as you want or as skimpy as you want. And then I watched a video where this guy, him and this other builder, and these guys are doing it for like tabletop gamings. So their scale is a little smaller than what I'm going for. I'm going for, the NECA turtle size, which fucking Token Razor just came in. So that's
I haven't even gotten this shit.
Tabletops. My stepdad was doing the tabletop shit for a minute, and he had this like hot knife foam cutter thing. Yeah, so it cut through that shit like knife through butter. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen that too, but I didn't want to like freak the lady out and be like, all right, we're about to go drop $300. I had to keep, you know what I mean? I wanted to buy the cheapest shit possible and
Just
see what I can do with it.
Yeah.
And then if I'm not good, then if I'm not good at it, I'm going to have to sell that because I'll never use it. But it turns out I'm all right. But my fucking, I'm way too old to pick this up, dude. My index finger is fucking killing me. Those bricks. So what I want to try to do is create like a mold. I want to sculpt one really good wall and have like more like a stamp.
Yeah.
Because I've also seen them where they're making like these latex molds of individual bricks. Because some which I just cut a shitload of like bricks, because another way to do it instead of carving out the lines and everything is you just make a shitload of bricks and you actually build it brick by brick.
No thanks.
That sounds
but
horrible.
Again, smaller scale, so that's not like horrible. But I don't want to build a fucking building to hold the turtles brick by brick. Go fuck yourself.
You don't want to build a 14-inch tall building brick by brick? You don't want to do that?
No. Pass on that shit.
With those,
but if you're building something that was going up to the turtle's waist, brick by brick isn't that bad.
Right,
but it looks cool. You know what I mean? Like it looks like a legit brick by brick building. So you can go as detailed as you want or not. But this one guy, two dudes, build dioramas. They challenged each other just to build shit out of stuff they found that you would find that you would just throw away normally. So a lot of cardboard. So this guy was like, "Fuck it." So he just got a lot of cardboard. Like you use the corrugated cardboard, and that's like siding, roofing. You know what I mean? Painted a different color, bam, you got roofing. Like the shit he was using it for was amazing. You take a toilet paper roll, cover that in a toilet paper roll, paint it white. Now you got a fucking column. Just add some cracks, fucking, like a Coliseum column. Instead of sitting there trying to carve out a column, you just make your base. So I don't know. I'm fucking around.
You're giving
make some cool shit.
You're giving Zero in the chat the itch. He's wanting to try this out after listening to you, and he also says you can get a wood burner for like $10 that could cut through foam.
Yeah,
but also like you have limited space, and also don't hurt yourself. Don't glue your fucking eye shut.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it's a glue gun, so like if I glue my eye shut, I was doing something stupid and I had it coming.
Right.
Don't wood burner your eye shut.
Yeah.
I mean, Jose's like, guys, you guys heard about fucking lawn darts? I got some lawn darts.
But it's pretty cool. So, but I also want to make them very modular to where this rooftop can break down and be a smaller rooftop, larger rooftop.
Hell yeah.
Not a rooftop at all. Just the building backdrop where I can take that same building wall and put it on a street. So now it's the bottom of the building instead of the top. So instead of building this, scale house, I just want to treat it like fucking sets. And then I'm also keeping in mind storing. So I don't want to build a lot of sets that are stuck together because then I just got a lot of boxes. How am I going to? I can't store that shit. So I wanted to be able to break away and almost put into like a file cabinet. You know what I mean? Like individual little files of, okay, do I want brick? Well, I got like 5 different roads, 5 different brick walls. You know what I mean?
I mean, something to consider would be like magnets might be cool.
Yes, I have looked into that because I've seen a couple where they make like little rivet holes in the back of the foam because they're using the real thick foam. So you can really kind of indent and then put the magnets there. So it's part of the foam. So there's a couple different ways I've seen like the dowels, you know what I mean? They just make like the holes and they just kind of go together, a hole in the dowel. So it's just going to depend on exactly what it is, on what method kind of works the best. But I don't know. It's gonna be cool.
Get after it, man.
It looks really good already. That's the crazy thing. Like it's not like it looks like you've been doing this for weeks, but it's been like 2 days and it already.
That's the craziest thing is how fast all of a sudden it's like, oh shit! Look how far this boy is.
Which is also, I think, another reason why, because the lady was like, oh fuck, she heard me watching new YouTube videos and she's like, what the fuck are you into now? And I was like, dude, watch this, look at this. She's like, god damn it.
And then she sees the progress and she's like, oh
yeah, but at least she sees I'm good at it. So now she's like, oh, okay.
Well, first she was like, well, at least it isn't DJ Cumberbund for once.
Hey, that guy's got good shit. But it's also cool because it's something that, we just throw on some TV.
Yeah.
And
you just fuck around.
I can do this out there. You know what I mean?
She can do her counting cross stitch. You can build your dioramas.
Well, but she also kind of digs the painting. So
put her ass to work.
She was helping out with some of the G.I. Joe sets, which just doing like, painting the crevices black so that they pop a little more, just bring some detail. So she just grabbed a little black paint, some thin brushes, and she was fucking with that. So it's something that we both can kind of do because she's artsy, she's craftsy, she loves sewing and shit. So it's it's fun. And then we'll see where this goes. But I'll tell you what, when we have to interview ourselves at Toy Fair, it's gonna be fucking wild.
Man.
So I don't know. It's cool. So once I get it finished, I'll throw up on the Instagram because I kind of been chronicling it.
No, if you're gonna throw up, do that on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Do it to the ghost filter. Pause yourself as the ghost, then throw up, and then move your head back so it breaks.
TikTok's wild, y'all.
TikTok's
I hate
so
that I know
great.
what those words mean.
TikTok's so good.
Remember the one where the chick had the string hanging out?
Yeah, that was the first thing I noticed, and I was like, "Wait,
She knew.
no,
She knew.
you. I mean,
Yeah.
you had to.
She
That was
knew.
How do you not? How do you not?
She knew because she didn't do the trick correctly. So, you could have redone that. But no, first draft.
Yeah.
Throw it up.
Here's the thing. She probably knew, but if I had to pick a theme for TikTok, that theme would be first draft. Throw it up. like as a whole, I'm not seeing a whole lot of take twos.
I would do at least 3 takes.
Horrible.
I'm sure.
Yep.
Sometimes, Lee, there are pictures that people post of their drafts folder, and there are hundreds of videos in there. So I think you'd be surprised how many takes they're doing.
That video I sent you guys of my shit, I shot at least 3 times.
Huh. Yeah, but you care about quality.
I do.
Makes it worse.
I'm
You're
a,
a professional.
I'm a storyteller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Kelly? What's going on?
You guys, I started watching a new TV show.
Who is it? Suits?
No, you're the one that should be watching Suits.
Oh, right.
Have
I
you
think
started
Suits
watching
is
Suits?
on,
Not yet.
Suits is on UK Netflix on that pure
Ooh.
VPN access. Just saying.
It's on Amazon. You have Amazon.
Okay.
Well, I think I'd rather get UK Netflix.
God damn it! Just watch
That's
it
a
on
good shit on
Amazon.
UK Netflix.
But no, have you guys seen any of this Mandalorian?
Hell yeah, I
It's
have.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool show.
Mm-hmm.
About 4 episodes in, I like it.
Nice.
No spoilers, but the last episode directed by Robert Rodriguez,
Yes.
which is pretty cool to see him
Didn't he
directing
do
some Star Wars shit.
an episode in the first season?
Did he? If he did, I missed it.
I thought he did. I could be
I
wrong.
missed it. I saw his name. I must not have paid attention.
Yeah,
Oh,
I feel like I remember that now.
I knew Bryce Dallas Howard.
Right.
I think I just watched that episode.
Didn't
With canceled Cara Dune.
Yeah,
yeah, but didn't Cara Dune do it? She didn't direct an episode.
No,
No.
No.
Carl
who would
Weathers.
let
The
her
other guy
direct an
did.
episode?
Yeah, Carl Weathers did an episode this season.
Okay, yeah. Carl Weathers did one.
That was a good episode too.
I mean,
Yep.
Cara
It
Dune.
was
Yeah, that's
I
a
mean,
cool,
you know,
cool
he's
show.
working with what he's got.
I like how much of it seems to be practical effects. That's really cool.
Yes. Have you seen any of the behind the scenes of the volume?
No.
The volume is the set that they have, which is basically a circular LED screen.
Yep. It's
So-
really cool.
so
Kelly.
instead
You
of
should
Like a
using-
definitely
lighting,
look it up.
a lighting grid above them that matches.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
the
okay.
lighting
so
from the screen gives you real ambient light of that situation that you
Right.
dialed up.
Because his armor is shiny, so it wouldn't look right if he was just walking around and there was no light reflecting off of him.
Yeah.
So they literally put him in a circle and light him up like
That's
he's
pretty
really
cool.
there. Yeah.
and then it's all like, I guess you would call it AR or VR, to where wherever the camera moves to, the background shit in the screens shifts. So it's not just
So it gives you actual depth and movement.
it's not just a flat image. You've got different planes, different things that are different distances from the camera, all moving independently. It's fucking wild.
Okay, so that's what Jose means when he says he's shooting it like Mandalorian.
Yes, with the screen.
Like we had the toy, but we set him up in front of the monitor and framed it to where the monitor was like the matte painting backdrop
I
for
see.
the toy.
Okay.
Well, if you're 4 episodes in, you're 25% of the way done with. I mean, I think there's 2 episodes left of this current season, so really you're further along than that. There are 2 8-episode seasons, and I think we just finished 6 of season 2. So you're gonna burn right through it, man.
Yeah, it's a fun show, and it's a super easy watch. Like that was really because I just watched them all in one sitting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
go quick.
Sometimes
but
they're an hour,
still-
sometimes they're 30 minutes, sometimes they're 40 minutes. Like this.
Yeah,
You don't need to know Star Wars, but if you do know Star Wars, you'll get more enjoyment out of it.
Cool shit. There's some cool shit.
that's like I was asking these guys, like, "Hey, does this guy know who Yoda is?"
One of my favorite things that Kelly said was Jawas are basically space minions.
Yeah, they are.
Very fair.
They're just always going like,
Yeah, the fact that he didn't come back and genocide the Jawas shows he's a pretty good guy.
yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Those guys are dicks.
Disintegrated something though.
I researched
I
it.
laughed so hard when he disintegrated one of
The
those.
first one that exploded. Yeah, you like holy shit.
That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
It's fun. It's a good time.
You just don't expect it. You don't expect to watch, especially like the hero you're following that just disintegrated, dude.
Yeah.
It does.
And in particular, a Jawa.
Yeah.
I do love
man,
when he's
it's
like trying to climb up their sand thingy and they're just like throwing shit at him.
Yeah, just throwing trash.
The guy who disintegrated Frank.
Yeah.
Fucking hit him with that.
And then he goes and gets them that egg, and they're just like, fuck it, and crack it open and just start eating it in front of him.
Big
Like
old,
a bunch of just savages.
big old furry egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, the fact that the egg had fur was weirdly upsetting. Like, why does the egg have fur? What purpose could that possibly serve?
Keeps it warm.
They're in a
There you
desert.
go.
Well, maybe it's like when you have like a hairy asshole and you take a real hard shit and it pulls a bunch of hair out of your ass.
Maybe.
I mean, the Mudhorn was, yeah, it's a hairy
I
boy.
thought you were about to say, you know, sometimes when you have a hairy shit, it helps it get on through.
They actually had a plush Mudhorn egg as a Star Wars Celebration exclusive item for the celebration that didn't happen this year. It's just like a popple with nothing in it.
That's ridiculous. And then I watched something that would be hell for Mahoney.
Oh no.
Watched in Noah, Go Shiozaki defended his GHC heavyweight title against Takashi Sugiura, and they went 55 minutes and beat the shit out of each other. Like, Sugiura's chest was bleeding from chops, because Go has real strong chops. Like, everyone sounds like a fucking gunshot.
Are they still doing empty arenas?
No, there's fans in Japan, but they only clap. They're not allowed to like yell or anything. Which
imagine
makes
if in
sense.
America they were like, you can come, but you can only clap. People would be like, yeah, sure.
But yeah, like, and so, you know, Go is just destroying him with chops, and Sugiura, you know, goes after Go's arm. So every time after getting his arm destroyed for like 15 minutes, Go just winces before he even throws the chop because he knows it's gonna fucking suck. There's a bit where Go picked up Sugiura for a power bomb and just holds him up for a long time because he knows he's like, it's gonna hurt like hell to put him back down. And it's just this big struggle, and it was just a wonderfully crafted match that for how long it was, it didn't feel like it at all. Really good. Probably going to end up in my top 10 of the year.
Nice.
And
that's almost over.
Yeah, I know.
And then the rest of the top 10 are all Fiend matches.
Yep. Wonder if the Fiend couldn't have even had 10 matches this year, probably.
Not that I saw.
No. And then I've been playing a bunch of Yakuza, and that's still fun.
Yeah, they went like 40 minutes on the Dynamite main event last week, which is kind of wild.
That was really good
for a TV match.
But you know what? Like, come on, it's this big main event. Do something, like, you keep shouting out State Farm. Don't run commercial breaks through it.
Yeah.
Find a way around that. Like, there's so many shows where it's like, now presented commercial free until the end of whatever.
Yep.
Like, come on, it's your big main event. You can find a way to not do commercials for that bit.
Yeah.
Like,
you're right.
that bothered me. But other than that, it was a really good match. I thought the finish was fantastic. And I enjoyed the follow-up on Impact tonight. Because Kenny Omega.
Apparently on Twitch, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, because Axis does not have great distribution.
So what did Kenny say when he came over to Impact? What's the deal? What's the story?
So it seems like he's gonna go with a belt collector gimmick, and it looks like he
that's cool.
May be coming for the Impact title too. Who knows?
Oh, I love it.
But there was a really good
AAA already, right? He says AAA, and now he has AEW, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And if things hadn't gone to shit, I wouldn't have been surprised if he had the DDT title from Japan. Just how it was looking like he was probably gonna do something over there this year, and a lot of people were thinking he might win the belt.
That'd be pretty cool.
Go full Ultimo Dragon, get a wheelbarrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a really fun bit on Impact where AEW bought a commercial time slot on the show, and just Tony Khan was out there just like running down the whole thing and like, oh, you can see a great tag team division on AEW tomorrow night, and just going on with everything. And then at one point he goes to Tony Schiavone, who was next to him, and was like, hey, you spent a cup of coffee in Impact, right? And Schiavone goes, yeah, and then I retired for 18 years.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah, so that was cool. It was the end segment on Impact was Don Callis and Kenny Omega explaining why they did what they did and how it's been their master plan for over 20 years to get Kenny to where he is now. It was a really good promo. I'm excited for what it looks like, where things are going. I don't know how much crossover there's going to be, but
that's cool.
I'm excited.
Different. Something interesting, something unusual.
If you can do it right, do it as much as you can and show Vince how you can actually do an invasion angle type thing.
Yeah, and it was absolutely the last thing anyone ever expected to happen.
Yeah, no kidding.
Who would have thought you'd hear the words, "You'll find out Tuesday on Impact"?
Yeah, that's when people's like, you'll find out Tuesday on Impact on Axis TV, and I'm like, what the hell is that? I don't even know what Axis TV is. I had to Google it. I'm like, oh, it's also on Twitch. Their wrestling show is on Twitch as its primary distribution. That's fucking crazy.
Well, Access is the primary distribution, but
is it?
Yeah,
really. I've heard of Twitch. I've never heard of Axis.
Yeah. If you tell me, a person who has limited experience with either, hey, you want to watch this on Twitch or Access TV? I'm gonna go, I guess fucking Twitch.
Yeah, easier to find it on Twitch.
Access used to be HDNet, if you knew what that was.
Oh hell yeah! HDNet had like the Inside MMA show. They had a bunch of
because that was Mark Cuban's network.
Yep, Mark from Cuba.
Yep. So, yeah, and then it turned into Access, and now now the company that owns Impact owns that channel, and they bought it because Impact wasn't going to have a TV deal.
That's wild. It's fucking nuts. What's going on with you, Mahoney? What's happening? How's your dishwasher?
My dishwasher is wonderful.
Don't you try and fucking fill it.
I was very pleased that Nyes told me that his dishwasher also has 3 racks.
Yeah.
Because mine has 3 racks, and let me tell you, that is life-changing. You'll never go back.
How many Bosch's racks have guns?
All of them. 2.
Good.
2 guns. And then one more tucked into the door, like a ankle holster.
Good.
You You never have too many guns when you're buying. And my dishwasher always has its one sleeve rolled up so you can see the tats.
Nice.
Gotta-
Cigarette rolled up in one of the sleeves.
yeah,
A
exactly.
cigarette pack.
Can your dishwasher play jazz?
Oh, well, it can't play it itself. It just likes to listen to it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, like, when you tell it to run, it's like, remember to turn on my jazz playlist. You're like, I got it.
by the way, I didn't
Off my
realize
back.
it that when I was talking about the smart switches and I actually said ALEXA, turn on the kitchen lights, it actually happened and Mary had to turn them off from her phone from bed.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Alexa's like, I can spell, bitch.
Hey, lights, turn on porn.
I think it'd be fun for us to just randomly yell out commands. I'm not going to do it because there's one behind me, but, you know,
A bird?
yeah, a bird.
Well, I'm also on headphones, so.
Yeah, but not your mouth.
Put that in the intro.
Not that sweet ass mouth.
Other than that, I have no idea what's been going on. It snowed this weekend, so like
Gross.
nothing has happened. Just nothing has happened. Time is just completely irrelevant. Days just come and go.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know
not
what's
wrong.
going on.
You
I've
know-
been watching Gargoyles on Disney Plus.
Hell
That's
yeah.
great.
Yeah, boy.
Enjoy that show.
Ooh.
I'm
Love that show.
I'm pretty sure it happened this past weekend, but we squatted up on Fortnite and fucking got first place twice.
That's
Oh, yeah,
right.
we
That
did.
was this weekend.
Yeah, we did.
You
We
guys
fucking
carried me to
wrecked
2
it.
first place finishes.
We
Was it-
got
was it-
first place 2 times in a row, and in the second time we played, it got down to the 4 of us and 2 other people, and I hadn't been hit by a bullet yet. We had like 15 eliminations across the 4 of us. I was like,
Was
this
it
is
Lee
wild.
driving?
You were driving the car, and
Well,
I
no,
think
no,
the boat. We all drove
the first murder spree. I think was Lee driving because I was hanging out
Yeah,
the
the
window
car.
shooting.
Yeah, we all drove the car for a bit, and then Jose, I think you drove the boat primarily. But the car
Yes, the boat
was a wonderful time where
Yeah.
people just kept wanting some, and we destroyed them. Then one of my favorite moments was the 4 of us, like we finished killing off some group of people, and we all get out of the car and we're gathering up ammo and we're reloading all of our guns. And this one single dude just comes sprinting up to the 4 of us who are just minding our own business and starts like firing off. And all of us turned like a Tarantino movie and just unloaded on the guy. And it was remarkable. It was like, what are you thinking to be like, I'm gonna go start something with these 4 people right here. I'm gonna take them all on.
And they were like, all right,
insanity.
Was
back in the land boat, let's go.
Yeah.
We ran over like 4 dudes,
Oh,
shot another 8 out of the side of the car.
what about
It
the
was
guy
amazing.
that we set on fire?
Yeah, the last one match, it was the 4 of us, because we all made it to the end in both of our wins. So it's the 4 of us, it's 2 other people. We find the 2 people. We sniper rifle one of them. He's gone. The other guy hides behind a tree. We light the tree on fire. He's now on fire. And when he jumps out on fire from behind the tree, we ended him with a bunch of who even knows.
And
And
then
it's just wonderful.
We just stand around this burning tree and this dead, burned corpse.
I just imagine some kid screaming out, "Mom!"
You're not playing right.
I got jumped by 4 adults.
They didn't even build anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Was it
Yeah, like
during the
zero
show
building.
last week where the announcement came out that they were going to do bounty hunters and they were going to have Mandalorian in it?
Yep.
Yeah. So the battle pass, or like part of the game of the battle pass, is you get Mando and then you go around getting bounties and earning pieces of Beskar.
Which is fucking brilliant.
It's great.
It's brilliant to
It's
give
really
you
cool.
him in the front and then make you earn a better version of him by the end. And that's what keeps you engaged with the challenges.
Yeah, and if you
Is
get up to
you don't want to be a shit and then you see other people, you get killed because everyone's fucking Mando. but it depends on how armored was the Mando that killed you. Now it's like a bragging rights.
Exactly. Exactly. The bounties are pretty cool. So you can there's these characters spread throughout the map that you can talk to now. And when you talk to them, they'll be like, they'll offer you like you can pay them to tell you where treasure chests are or like other random things, or you can take out a bounty. And if you you take out the bounty and they just pick a random player who's playing in the match with you, and they're like, he's over in this area, go kill him. And if you kill the guy, you get like $50 worth of gold coins or something. It's amazing.
It's pretty cool. They're doing a good job at creating things and then taking from the other games that they weren't doing, because other games are stealing from Fortnite. So I mean, it's kind of, if you're not stealing ideas, what are you doing? That's the only way to stay relevant in the because there's a lot of shooters out there.
Yep.
And everyone does something better. So like I play Warzone. Warzone has been doing the bounties for a while, so that's cool seeing that come over. But Warzone stole a bunch of the first time I played, I was like, oh, they stole a bunch of shit from there.
Yeah. So it's fun. We definitely have to squad up more often. We definitely have to figure out how to broadcast it, because it's a good time to play Fortnite with us.
Well, Jose's been recording all these matches. He might not be...
I that killing sprees, I got recorded.
He's not getting the audio, but Lee has the Twitch through, or he's got Twitch through his PS5, so we might be able to get audio through that. We just got to figure it out.
I think so, yeah.
Nice.
We'll figure it out.
Maybe we'll try it out tomorrow. Maybe
2021's there's gonna be some crazy cool shit coming.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. All right, and when we weren't terrorizing children on Fortnite, all I was doing is watching talks.
Tick tock, motherfucker.
This is going to be a really good week, you guys. Oh, God. So, to start us off, I saw this TikTok, and I was immediately reminded of Jose, and I was like, you know what? We have to watch this one, because this is, like, I'm not sure who this lady's mom is, but I think it might be Jose.
One of my aunts.
I wanted to show you guys some chaotic messages my mom has sent me recently. This looks like a image file, like the coding for one. I don't know how she managed to do that, but it was really long, and I said LOL, and she said, I'm just trying to shop. So I'm like, you texted me. This was at 2:45 in the morning. She goes, what are you doing? I never saw it before. You never saw what? I never saw it before. I don't know. Are you sure it's for me? Love yo, going to bed, having some cookies and milk. This one, just unannounced, says cheese puffs. How are you feeling today? Better. No temp, chills, sore throat. A picture of a jack-o'-lantern, and then it just says Goonies. This is the pumpkin she made. This says birth goofadoo, and then it's a Polly Pocket Polyville Mega Mall, and there's just a V at the bottom.
All right.
Yeah,
I can see that.
That's big Jose energy right there.
That's real Jose energy right there.
Yeah, it is.
I love the data image one where she's like, what? She's like, I don't know, I'm trying to shop.
Reminds me of the time Jose posted the longest link in history during the podcast.
Hey man, I just hit copy. The link wasn't that big up.
I don't know what the fuck you copied. I don't know what you copied. You copied the source code for Google.
Yeah.
Dropped that in the chat.
You pasted that link and we all got transported to the Matrix.
You fucking blue pilled us all.
Yep.
Oh, so that one I couldn't pass up.
Yeah, no, that was a good one. That's probably top 5 I've seen.
Top 5.
Wow.
Because that hits home.
It was relatable content.
That hits home because one night working, I sent like 7 people texts in Chinese. So I understand.
All right, Lee, how do you feel about chips made into little tiny bowls?
Well, I do know that Tostinos is not a thing.
Yeah, it's
fine.
It's Totinos or Tostitos. Pick one.
No, we're off to a great start with this.
Don't
I
worry
already
about
hate this.
Tostinos.
Well,
Don't worry about that.
at least we can get
Do
that
you
out of the
like
way.
bowl chips? Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Hey, whoever at Tostinos decided to make a chip a fucking bowl, I'm gonna suck the life out of your dick. Thank you so much.
I bet
Now,
she would.
here's
Jesus
another
Christ,
one.
Tanner roll.
Well, all
That-
right.
I bet she would too.
We just
Oh no, she fucks.
made nachos
Yeah.
last night using those bowl chips,
Ooh.
and it was a fucking party in our mouth every bite because they were more like little nacho cups.
Yep.
Because it held. We put cheese on the bottom of all of them, put in the meat, put in some more cheese.
It's not like these are new though. These have been around for
No, I
like
know,
20
but
years.
I'm just saying that's funny because we just made nachos with those yesterday, and it's fucking pretty cool.
I don't know. I appreciate the design, but I feel like those Tostitos, the little bowls, will just cut the fuck out of the roof of your mouth more than any other chip.
Yeah.
Never had that problem. But here's what's also cool is because they're smaller, you get less broken ones. So it's almost better than the regular bag of Tostitos that come half broken. That you just end up with a bunch of chip shake.
I think you mean Tostinos.
Yeah, I don't. Who is this Tostito you keep talking about? I know regular Tito. I don't know Tostitos.
Totinos?
Yeah, Tostinos.
Totitos?
Totitos.
Cutitos.
Do you think? I gotta figure the person who invented the bowl chip saw this viral video and was like, I mean, should I call her?
Why not?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because like I'm just you look. I think she means every word she just said.
Oh yeah, she can back that up for sure. For sure. All right, Lee, how do you feel about bagels?
I like a bagel.
You like bagels, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll
How
have
do
a
you feel
bagel
about your
from time to
wife?
time.
I do love my wife.
Your wife is wonderful. All right, roll it.
These are the bagel thins I use.
Ah,
Y'all better talk to her before I do, because if I talk to her, I'm going to hurt her feelings. What the hell is a bagel? A bagel? A bagel? A bagel?
Do we all remember that the lovely Mary Knives pronounces it bagel?
Yep.
I will never forget
I
it.
sure do. I will also never forget it.
Sometimes
Mary-
still does.
I heard that talk and I was like, oh man. Save, save, save. Bagel. All right. We're going to finish off this week strong. We've got nothing but glizzies from here on out. I know. No matter how we feel about chip bowls or data texts or bagels, I know we all love a good glizzy. So to start,
Tell me
this
in the
is some
comments
real
below,
nonsense.
Would you try this hot
There's
dog?
two
or
hot
is it too
dogs in
crazy
here.
for you?
Ketchup,
I had
mustard.
this in Sao Paulo, Brazil. One
I don't
day.
even know what that is.
Has
Shoestring
cheese
fries.
sausages, potato chips,
Oh,
three
shoestring
different
fries.
types of cheeses. That's the second one. There's a third.
Potato
Then
chips.
they add mashed potatoes, put it on the grill, some more cheese. Now they wrap it around the mashed potatoes, and last some catupiry, which is a Brazilian cream cheese. Crazy.
Yes, I will take 3.
All right.
That's too much.
That's
I'll
a
try.
lot.
That's too much.
Look at that sign in the
I'll
background.
share it. I don't know if I could eat all of that.
Hot dog Beethoven.
Hot dog Beethoven.
I didn't even
just
see
found-
that.
We just found Nice's fantasy football name.
I
Get busy,
So-
Glizzy.
I'm into the idea of massive hot dogs from a street vendor because when you're walking through the streets, you want some just real garbage. But 2 hot dogs with 3 kinds of cheeses and mashed potatoes just feels like a giant disaster. right now.
technically
Yeah.
five kinds of cheeses because there's the
Fair,
3
if you count the
cheese,
cream cheese.
squeezed cheese, then the
Yep.
griddled cheese, then the cream cheese.
Yeah. The cream cheese just feels unnecessary to me.
It's all unnecessary, bro.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
and like,
That's very fair.
and those aren't. I don't know, man. I don't think that those are even like flavors that complement
What
No, I
flavors?
I don't know.
Potato and
all that
meat
shit.
and cheese.
Potato,
Shit.
cream cheese, hot dog, shoestring
Yeah,
fries.
it's just a mess. Like
Yeah.
It's all right. I'll
that's
take
some
yours.
shit That's some shit that we did like in high school as a dare.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh man, what if we fucking trick Bobby and eating this thing?
Have you seen a Brazilian ass? This is how they get those.
You know what? You might be
know
right.
what? Yeah, I could see
'Cause
it.
they make butts different in Brazil.
They
It's
sure do.
Very different.
They make
This
them.
might be the key ingredient.
They make them with 5 different kinds of cheese. We do
Whatever they're doing down there, it's working. So keep it up.
We do the Beyond Italian sausage, and what I've been doing lately, very
beyond Italian.
very similar to this, is I will.
We're so Italian, we're beyond Italian over here.
I'll sprinkle some shredded mozzarella on the griddle, and then put the hot dog bun on top of that, face down, and then spatula that shit up, and then put the Italian sausage in the griddled cheese.
Ooh.
And it
Okay.
also helps the bun from splitting because it's like cheese glue.
Oh.
Cheese glue sounds like an excellent invention.
And it gets the bun a little steamy, a little soft. Telling you.
Right
I'm
in
in.
the gabagool.
All right, let's see how Lee likes this next hot dog situation.
Okay.
The caption says,
what were you
adjusts
doing?
herself. He's filming his wife.
What do you mean?
I mean, like down there. What were you doing?
So I have a piece of toilet paper in my vagina and it keeps falling out. So I have to keep putting it like
Why do you have? What are you doing?
toilet.
Why do you have that?
Toilet paper?
Yes.
Or why does it fall out?
Why do you have toilet paper in your vagina?
Because my tampons are upstairs. I didn't feel like going upstairs, but I also forgot my underwear upstairs too. So it keeps falling out. So I have to keep putting it.
You put toilet paper up your vagina?
Yeah.
Like up your vagina?
Not like a tampon, not like inside, but you just kind of like fold it like a hot dog situation. You just like.
Jesus.
All right.
Hot dog situation.
Hot dog situation. My absolute favorite part of that video is he's like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Oh, there's a piece of toilet paper. I have it in my vagina." And he's like, "Why?" And she's like, "What? Why do I have toilet paper in my vagina? Or why does it keep falling out? I don't. What do you mean why?" It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean why? Like the whole thing, the whole situation. What are you doing?
Yeah, she looks at him like, I don't understand the question. But
Yeah.
It's like,
He's like, I
it's
put it
working
back.
like those claws, the claw game.
Exactly.
It just isn't holding.
She's like, I have to put it back because it fell out. What's the question?
I can't imagine this is normal behavior for a woman with
I
her
have
period.
never heard of this. I have no idea if this is normal. For all I know, this is totally normal.
Our
Who knows?
3 female listeners need to check in.
Yeah, please let us know.
She seems very sweet, though.
Yeah, I like her. She seems
But
great.
she's making some real bad choices, I feel like.
I mean, who knows? Who's to say?
I think of the mess. Like, no.
I think
No.
this is a really interesting situation where her tampons are upstairs. She doesn't want to go get them. Totally get it. I wouldn't want to go all the way upstairs either. But this idea that she forgot her underwear upstairs, that I'm not really understanding. I don't follow.
Yeah.
So, whatever. She
I
got a
have
hot
two
dog
problems.
situation.
I'm going to solve these two problems by creating a whole new third one that is demonstrably worse.
Right.
That needs my constant attention.
Obviously she's been messing with this hot dog situation for long enough to where he got his phone out and opened TikTok so that he could blow his wife's spot up.
Yep.
But then, does she know that's on TikTok?
Oh yeah.
She does now.
Oh, they have a whole account.
Okay. So it's a bit.
Their entire account is based on the two of them getting high and him recording her.
We do have a check-in in the chat. They have done it with toilet paper, but had underwear on.
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
I feel like I'm not gonna say you can't do it with toilet paper. Like I'm sure you technically can, but like I feel like that's some real last resort shit. Not just I'm too lazy to go upstairs.
I'm gonna assume that maybe the toilet paper is either at the very beginning or at the very end, where you're just trying to not stain your pants with like a little droplet.
Yeah, I guess.
Man, I think this chick is stupid.
No, she's wonderful. She's great.
I think.
All right.
I think pretty good and well talked. I feel like.
Speaking of good and well talked, did you know, Lee, that you can find a hot dog in the wild, a glizzy in the wild, as they call them?
A free range glizzy.
A free range glizzy. Look at this thing. Look at this magnificent creature here.
I found some wild glizzies.
He fucking said it. Oh God!
I did not know that's what was inside of there.
No one did.
He clearly did not.
No.
Because he looked
Wild
horrified.
glizzies.
Took a bite of it and then just like fucking styrofoam. Oh my god!
The noise that comes out of him is like an ambulance.
The way it expands.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
Yeah, like it was like coming out of his mouth, like those snakes you light on fire and it just keeps growing.
Exactly. He took a small
my
bite and then a
God.
lot of shit came out of his mouth.
Like how? How was there even that much in the bite he took?
It was really compact, I guess, until he broke it all up.
We get it, you vape.
Oh, I bet he really regretted that. I bet he tasted that shit for days.
Oh my God!
All right, tonight's selections, not bad.
I kind of want to just break one of those open now.
Right?
Yeah, why not? Take a big old bite.
In all honesty, I thought that was just solid.
I would have expected that, almost like a pine cone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Like if you take a bite out of a pine cone, it doesn't do that, right?
No.
It might. Who
I
knows?
mean,
I don't know. Have we ever seen somebody take?
Maybe
a bite
it's like
out
one of
of
those things you just add water.
Yeah.
And it gets
it's
big.
bigger.
Well,
That was some wild shit. I never seen anything like that before.
yeah, I know.
That
It was
shit
great.
wild.
I'm glad we all got to watch those together.
That was unusual.
There's nothing I like better than dissecting some really odd situations in TikToks as a group.
Yeah.
Like,
You know, that wasn't bad. Like, I don't think any of those were like objectively upsetting.
Yeah,
Wasn't too bad.
none of them deserved the bad video buzzer, I don't think.
wow.
No,
1 minute,
no.
we're trying to decide if we want mashed potatoes on our hot dogs. The next minute, we're trying to decide what situation calls for shoving toilet paper into your vagina. And the next minute, we're learning things about nature. It's a really wonderful segment we have here.
Yeah, that was a real eclectic selection, Mahoney.
Better than most weeks.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate
4
it.
swim.
4 swims, even.
But
We'll see how Kat likes it.
I'm going to need one of them hot dogs.
Yeah, really? Let's do it.
Let's go to Brazil. Let's see Instagram in real life and then eat double, quadruple
Just do it.
cheese hot dogs.
A tour of butts. Butts of Brazil. Awesome. All right, what do we got for classic this week, Nice?
Since we are getting close to Christmas, just a few weeks away, figured we'd go back to the well on one of our Christmas episodes, one of our Christmas-themed episodes, and I had to pull it because it is one of my all-time favorite Popcast moments from our Gremlins commentary from last year. Look that up. We got the full commentary of Gremlins, and then we've also got the commentary highlights on YouTube. Some of the best shit you will ever see. So this is
I'm pretty sure Gremlins is on Netflix right now.
Yeah. So this is from our Gremlins commentary last year. It's we're just firing up the movie. We've had a debate about what makes a Christmas movie, and then out of nowhere, Kelly drops some real knowledge on us about Phil Spector's A Christmas Gift to You.
This is fantastic. You'll enjoy this.
Enjoy the refreshing taste of an ice-cold Popcast classic.
Yeah, so very important. Got 3 rules, Kelly.
The rule you can never forget
They can't be in the light. The sunlight will kill them. Can't get them wet. And never feed them after midnight, which is really that was kind of a mind fuck because time zones.
I read something that as they were making the movie, somebody was like, well, what about, I think it was Zach Galligan was like, what about the midnight thing? What about, it's always midnight somewhere? And Joe Dante was like, yeah, we'll make fun of it in the sequel.
That's fucking great.
Well, when
Christmas. I think we got 2 on the Christmas movie list right here.
Yeah.
Snow
Yeah,
and
right away.
Christmas Song.
Yeah, and the greatest song of all time.
Yeah, I told Nicole, I said,
Snowman,
as the title of
Candy
the movie
Cane.
flashes on the screen, they're singing the word Christmas.
Christmas trees.
They put Corey Feldman in a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And
This
again,
is-
like I said, not the best Christmas song, the greatest song of all time.
That is an interesting stance.
Christmas
It is a hell of
Baby
a-
Please
it's a
Come
good
Home
jam.
is a tremendous song.
Well, they fucking got you, don't they?
Yeah.
Kelly's all about it.
Let me tell you something, guys. A Christmas Gift to You from Phil Spector is a great album, even including the last track where the creepy murderer himself comes out and thanks you for listening to the album.
Jesus Christ.
Did you guys know that album was not a hit when it was first released?
I did not know that.
not
Do you,
Never
know,
thought about it.
do you want to know why it wasn't a hit when it was
I would
first
love to
released?
know why it wasn't a hit.
It was released the day that John F. Kennedy was shot in the fucking head.
Oof.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Oh. Yeah, that'll
So
put a damper on
clearly-
those day one sales.
Yeah, no one was like, I want to listen to Christmas music. They're all real bummed out that the president's head got blown off.
That kind of makes Gremlins opening on the same day as Ghostbusters look cute by comparison. Wow.
But the strength of A Christmas Gift to You from Phil Spector kept it as a classic all these years
What
later.
is this album?
It's A Christmas Gift to You from Phil Spector. It's this, like, collection of songs from Phil Spector's, like, stable of musicians, including Darlene Love of Christmas Baby, Please Come Home fame. And it's a really great album. A lot of classics that you hear on the radio come from that album.
I'm all over it. It's
Put that
about
on my
Christmas
Spotify
music
right
time.
goddamn now.
Yep. Mr.
But yeah, the
Futterman.
final track is just like Phil Spector thanking you for listening to the album, and it's real weird because you know he's a creepy murderer.
Nothing quenches your thirst quite like a Popcast classic. Absolutely amazing.
I don't think we get enough credit for being an educational podcast.
No, because I taught you a nice lesson about the Creepy Murderers album, and then earlier you learned what was inside of a cattail.
We've learned a lot tonight already, and we're only halfway there.
I don't know if we learned what is inside of a cattail, but we learned that a cattail is not what we thought it was.
We learned there's something in a cattail.
Yeah.
Yeah, we learned not to fuck with them. That's what we learned.
We learned there is not an actual glizzy inside.
Do not
No.
take a bite.
Fuck.
That was some of the wildest shit I've ever seen. That was unbelievable.
I absolutely love.
Unfucking believable.
I love that Gremlins episode where we did the commentary and we got the commentary highlights on YouTube. Stay tuned. It is that season. We will be doing another Christmas movie commentary coming up soon. So
Oh, it's a good one
it
too,
is a good
guys.
one.
It's a good one.
And also, let's talk a little bit about our vintage pop merchandise that is going to be going away forever on December 31st. Today we're featuring the Population Vintage logo t-shirt that comes in lovely Kelly green because
Oh, that's a good color.
we love our boy Kelly. Man, so much history behind this shirt.
Right?
Yeah.
One time we sold the shirt and you got a free DVD with it. There
That's what I
was
thought mine.
there was the hoodies that were printed backwards. There was the time we went to Mid-Ohio Con and all of the volunteers had green shirts just like the population shirts. So we were getting asked where the bathroom was every day. All time great. And then you can also get it in this nice pillow. Look at that.
Oh.
That's actually kind of cool.
Pillow.
Yeah.
It looks great.
It does look great.
I'll take a fucking pillow.
Well,
Into that.
30% off.
Pillows were in the game. So what, just different things they make different? Because I thought I looked through some of the shit you can make. I do not remember seeing pillow.
Pillows have been there the entire time.
I never saw pillows.
Pillows have been there the whole time.
Well,
I don't know,
get
Jose.
yourself
I'm
a
thinking-
population pillow and hump the shit out of it.
We won't judge. Do whatever
Put
you
it on
want to with
Instagram.
Put
I
it
mean,
on
yeah,
TikTok.
That's not the worst thing people are fucking out there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not even the top 10. Like, no.
It's the age of OnlyFans. If you want to fuck your population pillow, go for it. Just make sure somebody's paying you for it.
Yeah, just put a picture of us on there.
Yeah. Don't fuck a pillow online for free. Get that
No.
money.
That's right. Chase that fucking paper.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm doing tonight, Nige. This is gonna be fun. Look forward to this
man, we had so much fun with the Avengers draft that we said, all right, we're gonna put this in our back pocket and pull it out whenever we want to have a fun night of just picking things. So since it is the Christmas season, we're gonna do a motherfucking Christmas draft.
Yeah.
All right, so we're each going to pick 7 Christmas characters. We've already picked the draft order before the show, and I swear to God, this is legit. I am not cheating. I got first pick. So
I got last pick.
So
fuck.
Similar to the rules with the Avengers draft is you pick a character, you also, if there's variations on the character, you pick which specific version of that character you want, and when a certain type of character is picked, they're off the board. But if it's different people playing that role, well, we'll have to see how this plays out. We'll have to see if we run into any issues with that.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine. So,
we're professionals.
With my first pick, I think this would have been anyone's first pick.
Oh, but first, before we start.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Before we start, what is this team going to do, Nice? What are we drafting?
Funny you should ask.
We want to talk about that real quick.
Let's do it.
So we kind of had a debate about what the goal is, because with the Avengers team, obviously you're building a team of Avengers that's going to fight supervillains. But what is your team of Christmas characters going to be doing? And we had a dispute. Like, Mahoney was like, they're going to fight to the death. I'm like, well, they should have to save Christmas. And then we're like, all right, well, there's numerous things that this team could possibly do. So we found this wheel, which is pretty cool. And we added a bunch of inputs, a bunch of different things that we would possibly be doing with our Christmas team. And we're going to spin this wheel at the end of all of us picking our teams and see what these teams are going to have to do and who would be the best team to complete that task. Some of the tasks we have, obviously, saving Christmas. Squirrel catching, that's very topical to Kelly's life. Remember Jose's password. That's a real one.
That's a tough one.
Who's in my mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Taxidermy, deathmatch, build a gingerbread house, deep sea fishing, and decorate a Christmas tree. So a lot of very thematic choices on here. A lot of real curveballs. So
Wildcard, baby.
we will pick that at the end of us picking our team. So back to that. Back to
what stops a character from being a Christmas character?
I guess we'll see,
We'll,
huh?
we'll yell at you when you're wrong.
We're going to find that out along the way, I feel like.
All right. So my number one pick introduced. I need a squad leader. I need my team lead. Whatever we're doing is the front man, the point man. So from The first appearance was in 1931. This version of the character, introduced by the Coca-Cola Company, we've got Father Christmas, Saint Nick, Santa Claus. Just straight up Coca-Cola, Santa Claus.
Is that real?
Yeah. Well, Santa Claus was a thing before Coca-Cola introduced their Santa Claus.
Just the version of Santa we know now.
Yes.
Yeah, Santa with the long white beard, the red suit, Coca-Cola.
That's Coca-Cola.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, straight up just like a mascot.
Yeah.
All right.
Fancy. Learn
That's fucked up, right?
We are an education podcast.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
All right, with my first pick, I'm going to unleash hell.
Japanese Santa.
Here comes the Krampus.
Oh, my pick. I was gonna go Krampus. I was gonna make a little demon hell team.
I bet you Krampus was one of Lee's number one picks.
Krampus was absolutely his number one pick, specifically the minority version.
The 2015.
Yeah, Krampus was not making it to you.
No. Lee, but don't forget, Swarty Pete.
No, I don't.
No,
like
Swarty Pete.
I
look. Once we get down to those last picks, Swarty Pete's going to be looking real good.
Svarte Pete, also known as Black Peter. So I had Krampus on my list. I researched it a little bit. I wanted to get everybody's like first appearance year, and the Krampus's first appearance, it doesn't have a year. It says it's a pre-Christian Alpine tradition in
goddamn right.
Central Europe.
Just like downhill skiing.
Yeah. So crazy, it's just always been there.
All right. So I don't know what we're going to do here, right? So my team's got to be versatile. We got to be flexible. We got to be problem solvers. We got to be able to take any situation and react and think on our feet. And I can't imagine anybody better at that than Kevin McAllister.
Yeah. Number one pick,
Solid.
huh?
Number one pick. Oh, wait. Deathmatch? Got it. Remember Jose's password? Got it. Build a gingerbread house? Got it. Like, there's nothing this kid can't do. Nothing.
Yep, that's great. That's solid.
Yeah. I'm not going into a death match against Kevin McAllister. Are you out of your mind?
Point.
For all of those same exact reasons, but a little more devilish, I'm gonna go the Grinch, the OG, the cartoon version. Yeah, the Grinch.
Yeah.
Originally from the 1957 How the Grinch Stole Christmas book, but the Christmas special was 1966.
The Dr. Seuss
Yes.
jam. How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Wow.
Because he does the same thing. Like he's very versatile. He can come up with game plans. Like he came up with the scheme. Like he pulled it off. He tricked the whole town. So he's got his sidekick, his trusty sidekick. So he's down. Problem solving. But
well, I mean, you don't get Max too.
Yeah, no, Max is a different draft pick.
This isn't like drafting the New Day.
Yeah.
Whoa. Why not?
You get the Grinch.
Yeah. What, do you think I get a basket full of kids when I get the Krampus?
Do I get
Actually, yeah.
Do I get all of Santa's fucking reindeer?
No, I mean the reindeer is a bit. Obviously, the Grinch doesn't get Max. You don't get Max.
Well, yeah, but I mean, kind of. If
you want Cindy Lou Who too? Who's down in Whoville?
You want fucking Martha May?
But there's certain things.
Glee's Matthew Morrison?
At least get the fucking sleigh, right?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, the sleigh's not a character. The sleigh's not a character.
Everybody gets a sleigh. How about that?
Sure.
You don't have to draft a sleigh.
I'm gonna ride mine
type
right
your
down
fucking
the
pick. Come on, man.
right down the stairs.
I made the pick. I said the Grinch.
Type it.
I fucking did type it.
Click out of the cell.
I did click out of the cell. Everything
What are
you
you
guys told
doing?
me to do, I fucking did.
There you go.
I clicked way the fuck out of the cell.
Everything you guys told me to do, I fucking did.
You're not going back. I'm gonna steal fucking Christmas.
All right. So losing Krampus at my top spot really hurts.
Yeah.
That's rough. Like I saw
It
my
wasn't
name
making
last
it
on
to
this
you.
list, and I said, "There's no fucking way." Like, there's no way I'm getting Krampus being last. But I did have a second pick for that leadership role, that sort of ringleader. So I'm going with Howard Langston as Turbo Man from the holiday classic Jingle All the Way.
Fucking first round Turbo
Wow.
Man.
Fucking Turbo Man.
So
Good
this is
rebound.
Cross that off
Solid-
my list.
Solid rebound.
this is Arnold in the Turbo Man costume.
Yes, correct. Because he's got a jetpack. Like fuck your sleigh. The man's got a jetpack.
See, I was gonna go with like
Magic boomerang.
actual Turbo Man because Howard's kind of he's kind of clumsy with it. He
Yeah, Howard Langston.
yeah.
If we're being honest, he's kind of a fuck up.
He picked up that Turbo Man costume in 4 minutes. Like 4 minutes in, he was flying around saving the day.
ruin those people's Christmases.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh man.
He's gonna Mr. Magoo his way around your whole mission. He's gonna fail to success.
There's so many fucking good choices to go with.
But
for
what
second
cuts them off?
pick. It's a tough one.
Swarty Pete.
Yeah. After the end of the first round, this is already exponentially harder than I thought it was.
Yeah. I did not expect those 4 first picks from you guys. Like, would you guys have picked Santa Claus?
No.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had the badass Russian Santa from Rise of the Guardians on my list.
Nice.
He has a sword.
Okay. I guess I was gonna take Goldberg.
Goldberg.
What?
that's right.
What was
He
that
did
movie
play
where
Santa.
he played the
Santa's
Santa?
Sleigh. Yeah, Santa's Sleigh it was called.
Okay.
Where he played Santa Claus.
I thought you were just picking Goldberg the wrestler. Just you're like, yeah, he's Christmas. This big Jew. He's Christmas.
He's gonna jackhammer all your trees.
All right. I'm going for it. So,
Santa Claus.
My number 2 pick. Born in the year 0 in a little town of Bethlehem.
Oh man.
Jason Bourne.
These kids today, they love little baby characters. Little baby Yoda, real popular. So, for my number 2 pick, we're going Jesus Christ.
All right.
Of what version of Jesus Christ? Are you going?
We're going baby Jesus.
What the fuck are you gonna do with baby Jesus?
He's still got Jesus powers. How do you know?
He's
a
gonna
fucking
stop
baby.
the mud beast and hold him in the air.
He's my little Greg of this draft.
Little baby
Jesus'
Jesus
powers
just
didn't
sucking
kick in
down
until
eggs.
Until later, though.
He was talking
no,
to
like-
those wise men in that temple.
Yeah, the
As a
drummer
baby?
boy. He was
I
talking to
think you're
him.
carrying around a baby now.
He talked to them, or they showed up and gave them shit.
Oh, he
No, but
talked.
the angel did all the talking. His angel hype man did all the talking.
Santa is Mando.
Baby
Jesus
is
is Baby Yoda, and they're gonna go have adventures together.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, all right.
I'm just saying, Jesus' powers didn't kick in until later.
What are you talking
know
about?
that. You don't know that.
He's
got
not
a
a
baby.
fucking mutant.
Just tiny little baby Jesus just eating Easter eggs every
Yep.
time the Easter Bunny turns around.
Okay,
Fucking,
well,
like, how many fucking miracles did Jesus perform in the fucking
exactly.
cradle,
Tell me
man?
one story of Jesus as a baby that he did something cool.
That
So
time
now
he
you just got
remembered the
Santa hanging out
password.
with a fucking, baby with a deadbeat dad. That's all you have right now.
I'll tell you one story where Jesus as a baby did something cool when he teamed up with Santa Claus to build a gingerbread house.
Yeah.
Or when he fucking watched his not dad walk out after yelling at his mom for having a baby.
All right.
That baby's gonna be a real liability on that deep sea fishing boat.
Enough Jesus talk. It's time for me to make my pick. I need someone that can bankroll my schemes. So I'm drafting someone with a near unlimited amount of money.
I know where this is going.
Scrooge McDuck.
All right.
I have the worst spot in this goddamn draft.
You really do.
This is the fucking worst.
Now, technically, I don't want to nitpick here, but Scrooge McDuck is a character from DuckTales. Ebenezer Scrooge is the character from Mickey's Christmas Carol.
But he is a derivative of Ebenezer Scrooge.
I mean, it's
So is Ebenezer
know what you
Scrooge
mean.
off the board?
I would say so.
Okay, so you pick Ebenezer Scrooge played by
Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Because you don't get like the DuckTales.
Yeah, he's not Money Bin Scrooge, but he's still rich Ebenezer Scrooge.
I mean, Ebenezer Scrooge is pretty rich.
Yeah.
He maybe
You
isn't
think,
Scrooge McDuck rich, but
Yeah, I think that
Yes,
probably
yeah.
though, if you look at it, like Ebenezer Scrooge probably has like 12 grand in the bank.
Yeah.
That makes him like the richest man.
yeah,
in the whole fucking town.
he's got 12 grand in the bank, and everybody else has $1 though, so he's essentially a billionaire. Like,
Yeah.
See, I like the angle of using him as a bankroll, but I figured otherwise he's just kind of a prick until the end of Christmas Carol. So,
But I
He's
also need
throwing out
I
turkeys.
also need someone to be able to fling open the shutters and go, "Dear boy, what day is it?" Why, it's Christmas Day.
There's still time.
if that's not me, I don't sound like that anymore.
All right, Kelly, you got my heart racing a little bit because you started talking ducks, and I am gonna pull from the Disney Christmas Carol tape, which right after Disney Christmas Carol gets into the snowball fight.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Where Donald Duck dons the most ridiculous coat of all time and builds ice bullets that he shoots at his nephews. And I am taking Snowball Fight Donald Duck because you don't want to fuck with him.
Didn't you pick Snowball Fight Donald Duck that short as one of your top 6 Christmas specials?
Probably.
I think it was
It's
your
fucking
number
great.
1. Wonderful.
Doing here. What am I doing? I'm freaking out. There we go.
0, yeah, 0. What's the quick key for for
I got it.
doing a second line?
It's Alt Enter.
I know, but I hit Shift the first time because I panicked.
Well, that's fucking wrong, Mahoney.
I know. I fixed it. Donald Duck is going to unleash hell on all of you. So be warned.
Snowball Fight Donald Duck and Kevin McAllister. Oh, I like that. I like that team already.
Right?
All right, Jose.
All right.
Oh, it is Jose.
So-
Sorry.
I'm going.
Yeah, don't worry. Lee's way in the back. Don't worry.
I'm calling back up. We're going buddy cop drama. Buddy cop Christmas heist. Grinch. John McClane.
Oh.
From the Christmas classic Die Hard.
Yeah. John McClane was
What?
probably my next pick.
John McClane, The Grinch, buddy cop.
John McClane's kind of a Grinch himself.
Yeah.
He is. Just two
Yeah.
two grumps running around barefoot.
Gotta wiggle your toes. Grip the carpet.
John
Grinch
McClane's
grip
about
the
to get
carpet.
an ice shell launched through him by a duck.
He'll survive.
Oh,
He's
buddy.
walking
All right.
worse.
So who's not going to have a problem with Donald's pitiful ass ice bullets?
Who?
Frosty the
Optimus
Snowman.
Prime in a Santa suit.
What?
What?
Optimus Prime in a Santa suit, as seen in the classic Transformers UK number 41.
But doesn't
Where
that
it
count
learns
as
the
Santa?
true spirit of Christmas. That's right. I said Optimus Prime in a Santa suit.
I think it's ridiculous that you
Santa.
did that as your number 2 pick. Like any one of us was going to take Optimus Prime in a Santa suit off the board.
He's like, I already lost my first. I can't take chances.
Not fucking around. Not fucking
All
around
right.
at all.
Hold on a second. Hold on just a minute here.
Yeah, I don't know if I accept this one. I'm
I
feeling
accept
like
it. I accept it. I just wanted to. I want
My only
to
thing
show
is
proof.
He's in a Santa suit, but Santa's already off the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's Optimus Prime. He's not Santa.
Now, is this just the cover of the comic, or is he Santa in the
Oh, no,
comic
he's
itself?
Santa in the comic.
Yeah, no, he learns all about Christmas, yeah.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm gonna drop this link here, this image here, in the chat. You can share with the group here. There's a phenomenal image of Optimus Prime in his Santa suit and the Autobots decorating the Christmas tree and the Ark. When
Okay.
they fight the villain Circuit Breaker on Christmas.
Should I thought it's a red hoodie?
Oh no,
he's Santa.
It's a Santa suit.
Yeah. Fantastic. I accept.
All right. I'm sold.
All right.
However, he says, "Merry Christmas, everyone."
All right. I need head of my slate team. Originally debuted in 1939 before the 1964 holiday special Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer by Rankin Bass. I'm going Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Nice is winding up with the classic Avengers team over here.
Yep,
Yeah.
just
Right?
like you,
I want Santa. I want Jesus. I want Rudolph. I'm gonna fuck up his whole world and take Frosty from him in a minute.
hey.
All right. So Nyes has a whole Mandalorian situation going on with Santa and Jesus.
Yep.
Which gave me an idea. I want a Mandalorian of my own.
Oh, okay.
So, as he first debuted in the Star Wars Christmas special, I draft Boba Fett.
Oh! Wow. That's fucking brilliant.
Nice. Smart.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
Holy shit.
Clever girl.
Kelly.
I thought of that and I was like, oh shit. Loophole.
Not really, though.
Clever girl.
Boba Fett is in a holiday special. He debuted in a holiday special.
That's his first appearance
Fucking
in that cartoon.
Brilliant. I do have someone on my list from the Star Wars holiday special, but it was not Boba Fett.
Uncle Scratchy?
Uncle Scratchy. Grandpa Itchy. Grandpa
Gonna
Itchy
just
is...
jerk off in front of everyone.
All right. Well, with Kelly bringing in Boba Fett, now I'm nervous. I'm terrified of his assassin. He's got a legitimate bounty hunter assassin on his team here, and I feel a bit unprotected. I feel like I need my own skilled gunfighter. I feel like I need somebody who can has some range, who can take somebody out from a distance. Because if we wind up in a death match, I need somebody to take Boba Fett down. And I can't think of anybody out there better at that than Ralphie the BB gun kid from A Christmas Story.
He shot his eye out.
Ralphie the BB gun kid.
The first time he did it, he shot his eye out. But then he became a master assassin.
With one eye.
His
Yeah.
loss of depth perception somehow helped him.
Black
That's
Bart.
That's right.
What a team.
Since you guys are drafting killers this round, I'm gonna have to. Oh no! Wake up!
Wake
I'm
up!
gonna have to grab
Fuck.
my killer
What is a
What?
squirrel?
from the South Park Christmas special Blood Orgy.
You're picking a squirrel?
The Antichrist. I'm taking the ringleader of the murderous tree creatures. Squirrel.
Nice. Thank you for the cue.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck is this word?
What's a swirl?
I
What,
knew.
I went back in to go put the Q. I didn't need to get out of there.
So remind me, what did the squirrel Antichrist do in that Christmas Critters episode?
Well, no, the squirrel wasn't the Antichrist. The squirrel was the ringleader trying to summon the Antichrist. They're just murderous. But they look so cute.
Okay, I remember that now.
Yeah, I mean it's the clip I opened the show with tonight was from Christmas Critters.
Oh, not that, but you can check that out. Hold on. No,
That's not what that is, Jose. You don't pay for something else altogether.
That is, but I'll tell you what, you'll have fun looking up both of those.
Jose just sent us a picture of a jack-o'-lantern.
All right, time to find out who this person is.
Yep. Yep, a little bit. All right, so while
Kelly, are you
Kelly's
nervous
looking
that
up,
Jose drafted a squirrel?
Hold on, real
A
quick.
murderous squirrel.
Let me show you this little murderous squirrel right here. He's so cute. Look at him.
Show us the other thing that Jose sent.
No.
Nope. Don't do it.
Just names of porn stars at the ready to send to people.
He's ready.
oh, fucking love it.
Can I draft her?
No.
I mean,
Depends. Is she a Christmas
depends.
person?
Does she have a video where she's wearing a Santa hat? If so, the answer is yes.
it's true.
I'll be right back. I mean,
right.
someone call me when it's my turn.
All right, so next up, we got us a superhero. We got us a giant transformer robot. So let's have my next pick is going to be a combination of both. From the episode 44 from Kazuku Sentai Gokaiger. I'm bringing in Guy Ikari and his Gokai Christmas persona.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
To help save the day.
How did this get
Christmas
past Kelly?
Sentai character, which means he has access to his own giant fucking robot, which I think would be very helpful for saving Christmas, a death match, or deep sea fishing.
Yeah. Good pick.
Very helpful. Very good.
Wow. All right. Well, you guys dared me. So at my fourth pick, building my team of all-stars, originally debuted in the 1950 Gene Autry song
God.
made famous in the 1969 Rankin Bass Christmas special, is Frosty the Snowman.
This
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Oof. Look at my lineup. Look at that.
Jesus Christ.
That's a pretty good lineup.
It's a pretty good lineup.
Ralphie's gonna put 57 holes in Frosty, but we'll see.
Not if fucking Jesus Christ Neos them bullets and hangs them in midair.
He's gonna be too busy shitting his pants like a regular ass baby.
Guys, I think you drafted him too young. I mean, you just drafted the Jesus who just sat there and shat his pants.
Yeah, just scouted him too early.
Just zippity zoopity in his shit away.
All right, so far my team, we don't really have a leader yet. I need someone who can unite people and bring them together. So I'm bringing in from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer special. King Moonracer.
Yeah.
Who you may know better as the King of the Misfit Toys.
Nice.
He's a red lion with wings.
Yeah.
And a crown.
Okay.
Love it.
Oh, just you wait, guys. Just you
Bless.
fucking wait.
Solid. Look at there's a 2004 sequel to this thing.
Interesting. Huh. You got me nervous again, Kelly, because I am also pulling. I'm also pulling from Rudolph.
Ooh.
But I'm not going with any King Moonracer. I'm not going with any misfit toy. I'm going with a monster, an absolute beast. I'm going with the Abominable Snowman.
Nice. That was going to be my next pick.
AKA the Bumble.
Yeah. Bumble's bounce.
Oh shit, Bumble.
He ain't got no teeth though.
Nope.
So we're looking for guys that can do anything.
Are you all right?
Lee, blink into the camera if you're dying.
What was your question, Jose?
No, there's no question. These are statements.
Oh, what was
I'm
the
picking
statement?
a player who can do anything, any task. He can break it down and figure it out, and figure out how to dismantle any team out there.
Oh.
From the 1992 Christmas classic, Batman Returns, I'm picking Batman.
Oh!
Oh, bam.
Shit. That's really good.
It's a good one.
That's tough right
Wait,
there.
but hold on. I'm going to let it slide, but when I brought up... No. I thought that I brought up Iron Man because of Iron Man 3, but that might have just been when I was suggesting Christmas movies.
Yeah, I don't remember you bringing up Iron Man.
Hey, I didn't shoot down shit.
I like it. I like Batman.
Cal Fat fucking wild card. I was like, oh shit. Whoa, shit. Who's going to take on Boba Fett? I mean, Squirrel might be able to.
You know who's going to take on Boba Fett? Taking on Boba Fett from the classic Mad TV sketch, Raging Rudolph, is Yukon Cornelione, the greatest assassin of all time, the greatest hitman of all.
I'm sorry, that's Ralphie the BB gun kid.
I thought you were drafting Stewart for a second.
No. Yukon Cornelione.
Look what I can do.
Highly recommend Raging Rudolph if you get a minute.
Yeah, it's good.
This motherfucker killed Santa.
That early Mad TV was strong. I remember Gump Fiction.
That's a good one.
All right. I gotta keep building my all-star team right here.
Here comes Nice. That's fucking Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
Dude.
I need my brains, my tactician, my person who knows the ins and outs of the holiday. My head elf from 2003, Buddy the Elf.
Fuck. Oh. Nice. I don't know if you're gonna get what you expect out of Buddy the Elf.
Buddy
this is a real Howard Langston pick for me.
If it's a Christmas-based competition, Buddy the Elf has you guys fucking beat. If it's something from the human world,
if it's remembering Jose's password, I think you're fucked.
No, he's not gonna be the brains in that situation. He'll decorate a tree in the corner while you guys work on the password. But if it's anything having to do with saving Christmas, you want Buddy the Elf on your sleigh team.
Buddy the Elf didn't even save Christmas. It was the girl.
Buddy the Elf knew how to fix the sleigh, though. Papa Elf taught him everything he knows about sleigh building.
Then Papa Elf didn't call him back when he fixed that sleigh by himself. How many are we picking?
7.
7.
7. So we got 3
10.
more.
Shows at 7.
Yeah,
Picking 10.
I just picked my 5th. So you guys got,
you got
3
2.
more.
The rest of us have 3. Okay.
All right, so I'm looking at my list. Think I'm going with from the classic Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Or is it The Year Without a Santa? I can't remember which.
Doesn't matter.
Keep Miser.
Year Without a Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's it. Boom. I'll get real hot.
Yeah, I had I picked Frosty the Snowman because I wanted an elemental, someone who'd be able to control the weather if need be, and Heat Miser and Snow Miser were on my short list.
Solid. Not bad.
All right. Let me see here. All right, I got to do some more research on the pick I was going to make, but I think it's fine because nobody's going to take what I wanted off the board. And so I'm going to skip ahead because I'm unprepared. I'm going to skip ahead to my next pick. This one comes to us from the world of Christmas carols. And what we've got here, everybody knows this song. We have the undead grandmother who was run over by a reindeer. Okay, we're bringing her in. Just zombie grandma.
Wait, she's not undead, though.
Oh, no, she's undead.
No, she's just dead.
She's just dead.
Oh, no.
You just picked a corpse.
No, she's fine. She's up, she's walking.
Well,
she's just a corpse.
Well, if she's fine, then she's not undead.
You pulled a baby Jesus. You picked grandma at the wrong time.
No,
now you just got your weekend at Bernie's. This chick.
This is not dead grandma. This is undead grandma.
I don't think that's in the song.
Oh, that's in the song. It's implied. It's implied.
I don't think it is.
You can
imply that she got killed in the front lawn.
Yeah.
You can.
I think you got a dead grandma.
You can put undead grandma, but you've got a dead grandma on your hands.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, we'll see.
You got a dead grandma, and fucking Nice has a plain ass baby.
What do you mean? A plain ass baby?
Well, you know what? If I got a dead grandma,
did nothing.
If she's
Except for
dead,
shit his pants.
How do you know
dead.
baby Jesus did nothing?
Because there's nothing
I don't
written
know.
about him doing anything.
yeah,
as
they
a
wrote
baby.
a whole bunch of shit down about his life, and none of it's from when he's the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
The
you
only
know,
thing that
the
happened
shit with the
during
kid,
him-
and then, like, you know, he's 12 and suddenly he's 30. He's unremarkable until he's 30.
He doesn't hit his stride until 33. That's when he really gets it.
Well,
He
Donald's got like,
wasn't turning
no,
baby formula into wine, is all I'm saying.
he might have been
Oh, Jesus made boom boom.
I don't know.
drinking wine straight out of Mary's tits.
I don't know. I think there's some latent Jesus powers there that, you know, if Jesus was wet or if he was
but what did
hungry,
he have to do? Did they shake the baby?
nah, he started making shit float.
Jesus.
You know,
I'll give it to
before we met
I'm
Anakin
no theology
Skywalker,
scholar.
before we met
However,
Anakin Skywalker in Phantom Menace, you don't think he did some Jedi shit while he was a slave?
At
No.
the age they showed him, but they didn't go pick him up when he was a baby.
He was pretty close to a baby.
Was he pretty
When he was
close
a
to
baby, he invented C-3PO.
So you're saying if I had 8-year-old Jesus Christ, he would have full Jesus Christ
I'm
powers?
saying if you had 8-year-old Jesus Christ, you have better chances of him doing something than the baby Jesus who just pooped his pants.
All right.
I'm saying the Jesus isn't a bad pick. I just think you took the wrong time period.
All right.
I get it though.
We'll see. We'll see how this all works out for you.
All right, when you're changing diapers.
Yeah. If the grandma turns out to really be dead, Donald's gonna load her into his cannon and shoot her fucking dead body at all of you. So
All right,
piece by
I'm going,
piece.
I'm going combos. I'm looking
Oh.
for teams.
Pepperoni pizza combos.
Sending out the Grinch and John McClane. They're
Okay.
together.
Okay.
Batman's running point. He's overseeing the all. Tag teaming with Squirrel, running my hit squad. I got Squirrel. I got his tag team partner, Gizmo.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Down the ball. He's been through some shit. He's been to Gremlin Nom. But he's lived to tell the story about it.
Yeah, watch out for Rudolph's hooves, though, and we'll get a flat Gizmo pretty soon. Gizmo will just be a stain in the snow.
Yeah, but if that happens, we just pour water on him and then.
Oh Jesus!
No, what if it's stomped Gizmo? You pour water on him, and then it's just a bunch of kill me, just a bunch of like fucked up clones.
They all come like half dead.
That's really messed up.
Bunch of Mogwai abortions.
All
So
right.
check this real quick. I need backup. We're fucking everyone's equipped with a squirt gun.
Not
To
bad.
hit him.
It's gonna be a real problem in that deep sea fishing boat.
We'll put him in a
All right,
Ziploc
okay.
bag.
All right, so for my next pick, I'm going with The Devil.
Oh my.
From the 1959 classic Santa Claus versus the Devil.
Oh, all right.
And I got the real ass devil, not some fake ass baby devil. The real actual devil. He's gonna have a real fun time just poking that baby just as he's about to finally fall asleep. Devil just pokes that baby. It's like, I got him again.
All right. Well, to solve that problem, all the complaints about little baby Jesus, I was
No one's complaining.
Listen, hey, listen.
I just said I don't know what he's doing.
I was gonna go with the Ghost of Christmas Present, the giant from Mickey's Christmas Carol, but instead I'm gonna go with the Ghost of Christmas Future that could go into little baby Jesus's future and bring full-grown, full-power Jesus.
Perfect.
Okay, nice rebound.
Oh, what did I do?
See, there you go. You
You deleted
back,
Buddy the Elf.
you changed history by bringing Jesus, by bringing grown Jesus back and interacting with baby Jesus.
All right.
See, I like that.
And
then
now,
you have
now
he's your man though, carrying the child.
well, also our team can see all outcomes of the competition because we can see.
Oh,
into
you
the
mean
future.
cheat? You guys are cheating.
Doctor Strange over there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are there rules to this Christmas draft?
Apparently,
No,
because
there's
my
rules.
grandma's dead.
There's rules to the game. You can't see the future of the
The
game.
song's
It's
not
cheating.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer, but it's okay because she's cool now.
I like the part in Endgame where
It's
Thanos
implied.
was like, "Hey, Doctor Strange, no fair."
I mean, he probably did say that. It was just off screen.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
wouldn't doubt it.
My next pick, Snow Miser. He's still on the board.
Oh shit!
I need to take Heat Miser's brother.
Oh, but they're gonna be bickering the entire time. They hate each other.
Yeah.
They come out looking like Legion of Doom. They get the fucking pads on.
But they're like fire spikes and ice spikes.
All right, I've done my research. I didn't know this guy's name because why the fuck would I? I don't know anybody's name.
You don't even know if Grandma is dead or undead.
From the TV special Prep and Landing, Wayne the Elf, who is the tiny little elf who gets all the houses ready for Santa and is equipped with just the most ridiculous technology you've ever seen. The most ridiculous Christmas-themed technology. He's got candy cane grappling hooks. He's got laser vision eyes. He's got everything you can think of. Anything you can think of, he's got a solution for it. And you know what else he can do? Remember a fucking password.
He's like the elf Q. Well done.
Yeah.
All right. For this pick, I'm going with the 1998 version of Frosty the Snowman, known as Jack Frost, played by Michael Keaton.
Not the one that abuses Shannon Elizabeth in the bathtub.
No, not the bathtub rapist. But I like what I said earlier about having a character that can control the elements.
Mm-hmm,
So I'm picking a guy with some magical powers who can control the snow. Winter itself. Just don't eat the yellow snow.
Okay. All right. So, on that note, in an effort to have myself my own little weather manipulator guy, I'm going to go with Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians.
Ooh.
Which, by the way, is a pretty good movie.
Yeah, it really is.
Is that movie about owls?
No.
What the fuck is that?
Let me know what you guys talk about that movie about owls.
No, there is some.
There
is some owl movie. He's right.
Yeah, because the owl one kept getting shown accidentally in theaters instead of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, it's Legends of Ga'Hoole, some sort of fucking guardian owls.
Some shit, yeah.
And isn't it directed by Zack Snyder?
Maybe.
I believe so.
That all sounds about right.
No, I think you're right. Yeah. No, Rise of the Guardians is pretty great.
Yep.
Would
Who's
recommend.
the villain is the Sandman.
Yeah.
And he's voiced by who is it? Somebody like big. I wish I remember.
I think it's Chris Evans.
Let's see here.
Jack
Chris
Frost.
Evans?
I think it's Chris Evans.
Joe Pesci.
Why is this not in the
That's
very
my
first
story,
part of the wiki
dude.
here?
Robert De Niro.
Juggalo John in the chat says that Ghost of Christmas Future only shows the person's death, and that's not true because the Ghost of Christmas Future shows Scrooge everybody's future. He shows where Bob Cratchit ends up, shows where Tiny Tim ends up.
Oh, like, look.
This is why I fucked it up. The Sandman is one of the good guys. It's the Boogeyman is the bad guy, and he's voiced by Jude Law.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Alec Baldwin is the big Ruski Santa.
Yep.
And Hugh Jackman is the Australian Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
Fucking rules. It's great.
All right, my last pick. This one's just for me. Santa's meaner, dirtier cousin, based in Germany, played by Dwight Schrute in the 2012 episode of The Office, Dwight Christmas. I'm going with Bell Schnickel.
I thought you were going with Fred Claus. It's like, oh no, not Fred Claus.
He knows if you're impish or admirable, and if you're impish, he will whack the shit out of you with a whip. He's my wild card.
That's a whap. That's a whap.
Yep. All right. For my final pick, I'm going to complete my Elemental trilogy and keep Heat Miser and Snow Miser from bickering by drafting their mom, Mother Nature.
Interesting. This is quite the team you have here, Kelly.
Thank you.
That fucking Bubba Fett pick, man.
Can I tell you guys the rest of the people who are on my list?
I wish you would.
All right, so you guys can have any of these. The Gingerbread Man from Shrek.
Nice.
Mr. Bean. The Ultimate Warrior. The Coke Polar Bear.
Nice.
Solid.
Pokemon Jinx, who is just a stand-in for Schwarty Pete.
No Schwarte Pete.
And all of the other reindeer.
Okay.
I'm taking the polar bear with Coke.
Like a coked up polar bear.
I gotta figure the Coke polar bear is like cousins with the Charmin bears.
Oh, he just loves shitting.
Yeah. Totally. All right. Well, I saved this one for last because I knew it was safe. Because I'm betting that none of you have watched the greatest Disney Channel Christmas special of the last 10 years, which is the Doc McStuffins Christmas special.
I
Doc
definitely have
McStuffins
not.
has to go and help Santa by fixing the broken toy that her brother wants for Christmas. And Doc McStuffins, as we all know, brings toys to life and essentially controls them by telling them what to do. So, imagine an army of misfit toys under the command of Doc McStuffins, with her medical knowledge, just hitting weak spots and ankles and knees and tendons and all the soft parts of your body that you don't want attacked.
Coming after that
Or,
dick.
Imagine Doc McStuffins just remembering a password because she's a doctor and she has a good memory.
Wow, what a team!
All right. That's all right.
All right, my last pick. Wrapping it up. Every team needs some comedy relief, and every team needs the guy who's got the good shit. So, from the 2011 classic, A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas, I'm drafting Kumar. I mean, that's a squad, dude. The Grinch, John McClane, fucking Squirrel, Batman, Gizmo, Jack Frost, and Kumar.
Fucking Squirrel.
That shit is wild.
That's a fucking lineup.
Oh my god.
All right.
For doing a bonus round,
Kumar.
on the back here.
Lee, pick Harold.
Neil Patrick Harris. Okay. For my last pick. Going a little. All right.
Lee was about to say, gonna go a little off the beaten path.
Yeah, I don't know. I got none of the ones I have. See, I got some real heavy hitters yanked. So a lot of my cleaners are gone.
Well, I mean, that last place sucks.
Yeah.
You
Um,
lost your gang.
I don't want to sway your opinion, but there are still a lot of good picks out there.
Yeah.
Top of my list, actually fourth person on my list is Jack Skellington. You got
that's actually what I was going to go with.
All right.
That was my pick here. That was it. So we're going Jack Skellington to close us out.
Wonderful.
So I think
he was definitely on my shout out list because he's got like the portals. You know what I mean, right? He can do interdimensional seasonal travel.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Those
You
are
got to
just the
deal with him
trees.
constantly asking what shit is.
All right.
Every time he sees Optimus Prime, he's like, "What's this?"
All right, nice. What's your team?
All
Lock
right.
in. Finalize your team.
So I got the absolute Christmas All-Stars. I'm going to call them Team Naughty or Nice. We got Santa Claus, Baby Jesus Christ, Little Baby Jesus, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, Buddy the Elf, the Ghost of Christmas Future as played by Pete in Mickey's Christmas Carol, and Dwight as the Belschnickel.
Your sixth pick. That was a good rebound. Saved it.
All right, my team is the Krampus, Scrooge McDuck, Boba Fett, King Moonracer, Heat Miser, Snow Miser, and Mother Nature.
I would love to show someone Kelly's team and be like, what do you think was the topic of this?
Tell us the theme.
All right. Well, my team going for versatility here. Going for versatility. Going for adaptability. I'm ready to fucking throw down. We got Kevin McAllister. We got Donald Duck from the Snowball Fight. We got Ralphie the BB Gun Kid. We got the Abominable Snowman. We got a potentially undead grandma. We got Wayne the Elf from Prep and Landing. And we got Doc McStuffins.
Undead grandma. What a waste of a pick. Like, funny, but what a waste, Mahoney. What are you doing with undead grandma? Even if it's a zombie, grandma, what are you doing?
Let's see Buddy the Elf take on a zombie grandma.
Why does Buddy the Elf need to take on the zombie grandma? Why can't...
Who's gonna do it, baby Jesus?
Why can't fucking Belschnickel whip the undead grandma to death?
Belschnickel's got his hands full with the Abominable Snowman.
Oh my god.
Team Xmas Hard. The Grinch, John McClane, Squirrel, Batman, Gizmo, Jack Frost, Kumar.
Jose just activated the Winter Soldier. That's the whole point of the
report.
You read off this list of names and the Winter Soldier's now under your command. Merry Christmas.
That's fucking great. All right, I've got Howard Langston as Turbo Man, Optimus Prime in a Santa suit, Go-Kai Christmas, Yukon Cornelione, the greatest assassin of all.
Oh my god.
Devil himself, Jack Frost, and Jack Skellington.
It's a hell of a
That
team.
you want to talk about versatility? I got an ad executive and the devil.
One and the same, buddy. One and the same.
One and the same.
All right. Are we fucking ready to spin the goddamn wheel?
Spin the wheel, make the deal.
I do love that one of the choices is squirrel catching, and Jose's third pick was a squirrel. All right.
Oh.
Deathmatch!
Yeah.
Death match.
All right. So, in the event of a death match,
Yeah, I hear
I
that
got murderers, y'all.
sigh. I hear that sigh over there, Mr. Buddy the Elf.
Yeah, but also I've got
Mr. Baby Jesus.
Dead.
Rudolph.
Rudolph. Frosty. That dumb fuck.
Somebody's eating deer tonight.
But Santa is super overpowered, and the Ghost of Christmas Future is just gonna pop all of you into a portal so you can see your death.
Listen, here's what you've got. You've got the kindest, gentlest version of Santa Claus. You've got the Ghost of Christmas Future, and you've got Belschnickel with a whip.
I don't know. He was 1930s Santa, so he wasn't probably that nice.
He was.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, he's gonna
Coca-Cola
taste
cans.
good, the squirrel.
Oh man.
He's gonna be like, "Oh, you're so cute. Let me invite you to my shop." The squirrel's gonna be.
Meanwhile, I brought the devil to a death match.
Yeah, that's.
I brought total control of the elements. Between Mother Nature, Heat Miser, and Snow Miser, we control the Earth. The very planet you all walk upon.
You got a giant robot that turns into a dinosaur.
I have Kumar.
Krampus is throwing Kumar in his basket and whipping him.
I don't know. John McClane and Batman on a deathmatch team. And Gizmo, too. Gizmo goes fucking hard.
You got the wrong Jack Frost, though, Jose.
Yeah, for a death match, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, I guess
The
I should.
Grinch.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the Grinch.
The Grinch will throw down.
And I control the skies, too, with Boba Fett and King Moonracer.
You're all forgetting that I have the most sadistic murderer in the history of the world. Forget the devil.
Ooh, Ralphie?
I have the actual devil. Kevin McAllister.
Kevin's in the Krampus's basket. He just got his bottom whipped and he's
Kevin
going down to hell.
McAllister has tortured more people than the devil ever will.
Yeah, but he ain't taking on Batman.
Of course he's taking out Batman.
Kevin
He doesn't even need to take out
McAllister ain't
Batman.
ready
Wayne the Elf already
to
took
know
out Batman.
Yeah, but what you know who you didn't see? Gizmo popping out of your fucking air vent behind you with a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Krampus is just
Didn't
looking
even
at Kevin
see it coming.
McAllister and licking his lips.
Like
He hung out with Michael Jackson.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Mahoney's also got Ralphie, so Krampus is filling that basket.
Ralphie's in the basket.
Ralphie got
went,
a BB gun bullet between his eyes.
And
Ralphie went in the basket a long time ago.
I mean, Doc McStuffins is also a child. You got a team of children, and
Wayne
Donald
the
Duck.
Elf looks like a child.
you're all getting taken to Krampus hell.
Krampus is dead.
Oof.
Krampus is dead.
This
Donald
is
Duck,
his job.
do you remember the size of his ice bullets?
I
As
mean-
big as his head.
The devil in the death match.
Heat Miser's melting all those bullets though.
Not melting Ralphie's.
Oh, I think he fucking melted that BB gun a long time ago.
Yeah, well, you're all gonna see
Now
how
Ralphie's
you die, and
right
it's
around
going to
the
be at the
corner.
hands of my team. So enjoy that.
Who on your team's
I
killing
don't know.
anyone?
I don't know because. Oh, you took Frosty the Snowman. So technically, my Jack Frost was an illegal pick.
Well, no, because
No.
Jack Frost is not Frosty the Snowman.
Right.
No, he was like a guy. Yeah.
It's like Frosty the Snowman doesn't mean every snowman is now off the board.
Why would you say that when you've got Jack Frost and Jack Frost right next to each other? I mean,
Those are very
Yeah,
different.
but those are
Jack
different
Frost.
guys.
Still
Those are
different
di-
guys.
That's
Happen
just
to share
the
the
same
same
name.
name.
That's porn star or wrestler right there. Like
Yeah.
those are two completely different people.
exactly, and so are Jack Frost and Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not really. They're both snowmen.
I think the way we settle this is everybody's going to have to
Deathmatch?
either post in the Discord or tweet at us or something to figure out who won.
Yeah.
Say so.
Let us know which
Devil in
team.
a death match. That's kind of hard to. That's a topper.
Devil
But
in a
Devil,
death match.
the Devil, Optimus Prime, giant robot.
And
Master
But Lee, you
of
also
Snow.
have to remember you have the shitty devil from that movie.
The other problem is you have Optimus
Ah.
Prime, who's essentially a toy, and Doc McStuffins is going to make him fuck up the rest of your team.
but
Yeah,
Optim-
if there was a death match, there are better devils to have.
He's not a toy. He's the actual Optimus Prime.
yeah, and
who's
as
essentially a
seen
toy.
as seen in those Michael Bay Transformers movies, Optimus Prime is a cold-blooded killer.
This is
Yeah,
the better
and that's
Optimus.
why
This
when
was-
Doc McStuffins is riding him like a dinosaur, it's going to be a real problem for Jack Skellington.
The squirrels biting faces off.
Squirrel. Squirrel is your number 3 pick. Kumar is your number 7. Kumar. Jose picked Kumar because he's like, I'm joining the team, right? Like, I'm on this team. I'm a player coach, right? Me and
I
Kumar
want to be represented.
are gonna sit in the back of the Toyota Corolla, and we're just gonna smoke perp while we watch everybody else murder everybody.
But I also got Batman.
Batman's gonna arrest you for smoking.
That's right. That's right.
Batman ain't arrest nobody. He don't give a fuck.
Batman
Yeah,
is gonna
Batman's
put
not going to
you.
arrest you. He's going to cripple you.
Yeah, he's gonna put you
Batman
and Kumar
Break
in
your
traction.
knees, You're never going to walk right again.
Weed's legal in Gotham City. He don't give
He's
a
going to be like, think about that the
I
next
don't
time
think
you
that's
smoke.
true.
He said this shit's decriminalized. I ain't got time for that. Bane broke my back. What do you think I do for that?
I think that when Batman's back hurts, he just thinks really hard about how he wishes it didn't, and then it stops.
No, he rings up his boy Kumar. He swings by, hit him with the into couch. His back feeling right. Does a little stretch. Goes fights crime.
Let's fight.
Works on how the fuck
All
he's
right.
gonna get Boba Fett's jetpack from him.
Oh my
well,
God!
remember
Please.
to go to the Discord and explain your reasons why Kevin McAllister could beat every one of these people individually himself.
Yeah, but Krampus got them. Krampus done 8 happy teams.
Krampus came for Kevin McAllister. Krampus would have
Yeah.
the worst day of his life.
Yeah, but at the end he'd get him.
Krampus is gonna just paddle him with sticks.
No way.
He's gonna
Paddle
have
him with
such a red bottom when this
He's
is all
going
said
to
and
come
done.
into that house and slip on micro machines and get hit in the face with a paint can.
You don't think that this is what the Krampus lives for?
He's gonna get back up and say, worth it. He's like the Predator. He's like, finally. Yeah, finally.
He's going to slip on those cars. He's going to get a paint can to the face. And then Kevin McAllister is going to roll out from some like laundry chute and snap his neck and be like, who's next?
And then the Krampus will unsnap his neck and say, "There's still bad little boys here."
Put that in the intro.
That's not me. I don't sound like that anymore.
And then he'll just whack Kevin McAllister's butt with a stick until it's red.
Oh, all right.
And he'll
We're gonna
drag
do
him
the
down to
old-fashioned-
hell.
We're doing the old-fashioned L-Whip mutant words game in a minute.
Just gonna clap Kevin McAllister's cheeks.
Right.
Yikes.
So who do you think wins, population? Let us know. And we're back next week. What's next week, Nice? What are we doing?
Oh, shit. Next week, we're going to do top 6 of 2020. Yeah,
There's so much good stuff to talk about.
Yeah,
What is the 6 things that happened in January that you enjoyed the most?
It's been a hard year, so let's try and
I was
end
thinking
it.
the other day, as I was, spending hours and hours putting robots on the shelves, I had a moment where I said, "Fuck, Tiger King was in January of this year."
No, Tiger King.
Oh my God.
I thought Tiger King came out in March, like right when
March or
coronavirus
April,
hit.
That
Yeah.
feels like forever.
It
Yeah, I
feels
think
like
things were normal
forever
back then.
ago.
Yeah.
Tiger King, there was a lot of like Tiger King Halloween costumes, and even that it was like, no, that's too long ago. Like,
Yeah.
It's been
Tiger
so
King
long,
is
I
no
feel
longer relevant.
That would have been
like
too
everyone's
long
in
ago in a
prison
normal
right now.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
Tiger King released on Netflix March 20th, 2020. So like just as the lockdown started.
Sorry, so it wasn't January, but it feels so fucking long ago.
Yeah.
Oh, nuts.
A costume based on something that happened in March for Halloween would have been too long in a normal year. It's like a decade in 2020 time.
Yeah. 2020 was all in dog years.
The longest year.
Let's not comic books. Get the fuck out of here.
Let's do it.
I'm quite keen on comic books, especially the ones about superheroes.
Got myself a goal. I'm gonna get caught up on all my stories this week when I got the chance.
Oh, General
But that has
Hospital?
not happened yet. All my stories, but that has not happened yet. I'm still very much behind. I did, however, read the newest volume of Gigant, the new
Nice.
manga from Ryoka, and man, shit's getting real weird, real weird. So, a little refresher course. That's the story of a guy who meets. It's a boy meets girl story where the girl happens to be the guy's favorite porn star, and they hit it off, and then she ends up having this thing bonded to her arm that allows her to grow into giant size, and now she's fighting monsters. Real normal shit. It's very, very, very. It's a story we've all heard before. Giant naked lady fights a robot in Tokyo. Who hasn't had that story happen before? But things take a very distinct horror bend in this latest volume. We're like now, at once she's the giant, she's fighting the monster, and she wins and all this stuff. Then, for reasons also equally unknown, just random people in the population are also turned into giant, and they're just going on killing sprees. It's real dark shit.
Yeah,
but looks real
Par for
pretty.
the course.
Yeah. Because you're reading those first couple of volumes, and you're like, yeah, okay, this has got to. That shoe's gonna drop at some point.
This is gonna get Gantsy eventually.
Yeah, for sure. It's a tune, it's weird, but it's not horrible yet. So when's the horrible kick in? Now it's kicked in, so it's good stuff. Highly enjoyed. What you got, Kelly?
Not much. I think since last we talked comics, the Exoswords crossover wrapped up.
Oh yeah.
And Apocalypse is gonna go be a wife guy.
Is that right? Got himself hitched again properly?
Yep. He's going off to go live in Araco, and he's gonna go be a wife guy. Because they had a big ol' knockdown, drag-out brawl with everyone going at once, and it was determined that Krakoa won. And then each side had to have someone go over to the other side, so Apocalypse chose to go and be a wife guy.
Hell yeah.
So good for him.
Good for you, Apocalypse.
Yeah, you deserve
it. Down, raised 2.4 million kids. How many fucking kids he's got?
Yeah. Thousands. Millions.
So many kids.
And then that's about it. That's really all that comes to mind with interesting stuff as of late.
Well, shit. All right. Right on. What you got, Nice?
All right. I'm not sure if any of you talked about this before. I would think it would be right up Jose's alley, but have any of you watched Queen's Gambit on Netflix?
Yes.
Not yet.
No, I talked about it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was
yeah.
you or not, and I wanted to bring it up on the show, but yeah, we started it I think last Wednesday, and we finished it on Sunday. It's 7 episodes. Real
7 episodes. How tight? Okay.
Yeah, it's real tight.
Yeah, no, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
It's great.
You expect a lot of normal tropes from a series like this, but it doesn't do the things that you expect it. Like so it's Anya Taylor-Joy, who played Magic in New Mutants. She was also in Split and Glass and what else? She's been in a bunch of shit.
Shit, she was the chicken Split.
Yeah. So she's
I didn't recognize her.
An orphan, and she learns how to play chess, and she becomes this fucking world-class chess champion. But she's an orphan, and she gets adopted, and you expect all those, since she's an orphan, she's going to be abused. You expect once she gets adopted that the parents are going to be neglectful or that maybe she's going to be oversexed. She's fucked up, but it's not in all the ways that you would expect from a run-of-the-mill story like that. So it kind of turns it on his ear sometimes. She's great in it and compelling, and she doesn't look like a human person. It's weird. She looks like a cartoon person.
She does look very strange. She looks like the Alita Battle Angel CGI lady.
Yeah, she kind of does. But solid, man. I highly recommend it. Even if you're not into chess, it's just really good 7-episode series. You'll want to play chess after. Mary said it herself. She wants to learn how to play chess. I'm like, let's fucking go. I know how to play chess. I don't know how to play good, but I know how to play.
And the sales of chessboard sky boom 200%.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
After the drop of that show. So that's cool that show is bringing more eyes, more life to the game of chess. The game's fucking great. Everyone should play chess.
Well, there was an interesting tweet going around, and I believe Kelly retweeted it, and we retweeted it from the PoP Twitter, about how Queen's Gambit has been getting people interested in chess, and how comic movies don't fucking do that for comics. And that's a whole other ball of wax there. That's a whole other discussion. But yeah,
that's not an end of show discussion.
Yeah. For real.
Hey, I called it. Go until 4.
No.
Let's deep dive into this, guys.
One of the cool recurring things in Queen's Gambit is, so she's kind of a drug addict. And what she does is she gets high, lays on her bed, and looks at the ceiling, and she imagines a chessboard. And it's fucking cool. It's really fucking
Plays
cool.
the game out, sees it. Yeah. That's a whole nother level of chess when you're able to play somebody chess in your mind. Because there's a scene where her and another grand champion are driving up to New York, and they're just playing. They're calling out the board moves, pawn to b6, and then he calls his move. That's a whole nother dimension of brain thinking to keep track of not only your moves, but your opponent's moves, and just always remember where the pieces are. It's fucking stupid.
It's wild. Another thing I watched on Netflix, I saw a tweet about it, and then we immediately watched it right after I saw it, and it's called Alien Xmas, and it's stop motion like an old school Rankin Bass, and it's the stop motion is done by the Chioda brothers, who did Killer Clowns from Outer Space and Ernest Scared Stupid.
shit.
They also did the stop motion in Elf, and Alien Xmas is supposedly set in the same world as Elf. Like, you don't see any of the characters, but it's very similar in animation style, and it appears to be the same North Pole and all that. And it's about this alien race coming to take over Earth and take all of our shit. And they send one little scout alien to the North Pole to set up this machine, and he just loves Christmas. It's very cute. I think it was like 30, 40 minutes long.
Well, that looks delightful.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta watch that. I'll watch that with the kids tomorrow. That looks like fun.
Do it. You'll love it.
Yeah. What you got, Jose?
Well, the mindless TV we put on during this whole holy shit, I might be able to sculpt fucking thing was Legends of Tomorrow, which
okay.
That's a fun show.
It is a really fucking fun watch.
Mm-hmm.
But we got to the part where I guess they did the big crossover, and so it must have started in one show but ended on Legends of Tomorrow. So we were on one storyline, and we're not watching the other ones. We're just watching this one. And then it jumps in, and there's Mr. Terrific's here, and fucking 19 other dudes, and there's Snark's back.
Yeah.
He's kissing dudes. Like, nobody. There's all kinds of villains, and we're like, who the fuck? What is going on?
Yeah, the crossovers are a real bad time if you don't watch the whole crossover.
Yeah, but it was just hilarious that we and then after that episode, everything jumps back onto the Legends timeline.
Yeah, it's funny that there's no, like, in Netflix, there's no direction there, and like Batwoman's not even on Netflix. So you get to the big crisis when you can't even watch an episode of that. It's only on HBO Max. It's kind of funny.
But it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I like Legends because of how dumb and meta that it is.
Oh
like,
yeah,
we
it
just
gets
got
even more so the farther they go.
Oh, absolutely.
It was they had the Grog, the big ape.
Grodd, yeah.
Grodd.
Little Greg.
Yeah, they're just and I dig all the little Superman jokes.
Do they talk about how Superman has a huge donk?
No, but they do a bit
Doo-doo.
during the season premiere, whenever it was after Justice League came out, where Brandon Routh's character, he's the Atom, he grows this big dumb mustache. Like, hey, what do you think, guys? And they're like, no.
Oh my god. What?
Yeah. See, and that's why the show's fun, is because it's they don't give a fuck, and they just do it. They said, "No, we're Vikings now."
Yeah, it's like they do that show as if there's 9 people watching, so it doesn't matter what they do.
They do that show much like we do our show.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's fun.
It's a fun watch. It's a fun watch. If you're looking for a fun DC show, we kind of want to jump back onto the Flash, because who is it? The Yellow Flash was the villain for most of.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was him and
then they brought
Damien
in Damien Dark, and then they brought in Malcolm Merlin.
Yeah.
And they were all running together for a while.
Are you getting any flashbacks to getting sexually harassed?
Oof, triggered all day, all night. 4 swims. Would recommend. It's a fun watch. Is that show still on?
Yeah.
Or are they?
Yeah, no, it's coming back.
It's
Like
still going.
every year, they're like, we're probably gonna get canceled, and then they never do.
Hey, good for them. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
Who is it? Damien, or the other guy, the big dude from Prison Break?
Oh, the fire guy, Mick.
Yeah,
Mick.
He's fucking great. He's pretty much like their Drax.
Yeah.
Have you gotten to the part where Mick starts writing erotic novels?
I don't think so. No.
It's coming. he writes like science fiction erotica, like full on books.
Yeah.
It's great. This show is fucking great.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, Mick Rory, whose origin story is he burned down his house with his father still in it, is now one of the main characters in a time travel show where he writes erotic sci-fi novels.
And he's fucking great in it.
He is.
Yeah, he's great.
He is.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
good to know that it stays good and only gets better.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it does get better,
part
honestly.
The part we're at right now is Damien Dark has come back as Odin, and he tricked the Vikings.
That show's fucking great.
Right? Like, how stupid does that just sound? What I just said. Everything I just said is stupid, but it was fucking great.
And Kumar was there. Squirrel was there.
Got anything, Mahoney? How's Suits?
I haven't started Suits. I'll get to Suits someday.
God damn it, Mahoney.
I've been watching The 100. We've talked about this a couple of times. It's on Netflix. It's a CW show. They take 100 like teenagers.
It sounds so fucking nuts.
Yeah, they've committed crimes. They all live in space because the Earth was decimated by nuclear war. And they're running out of resources on their space station. So they have to figure out if it's safe to go back to the Earth yet. And so they find 100 prisoners who all happen to be teenagers. And they're like, guess what? You're going to Earth and you're wearing these bracelets and we're going to fucking see if you die. And they send them all down there and, chaos ensues. And I am on the final.
Bye.
Exactly. I'm on the final season. This show is really, really good. I highly recommend it. I'm on the final season right now. I think I have like 3 episodes left. So I'm excited to see this all wrap up.
That was one of the ones that I kind of watched in passing that the lady binged on. But from what I saw, it was pretty good.
It's great.
She loved it.
Yeah. I started it as like, let's see what this is about, and got a couple episodes in and was like, oh, this is fucking great. So they brought 100 kids down to the planet, and I want to say by episode 2 there was like 67 left. Like
Jesus.
They don't mess around.
That's awesome. All right. So come back next week. We're gonna do the top 6 of 2020.
Oh hell yeah! Top 20 of 2020. Let's go.
We're doing the top 20 of 2006.
Top 26s.
Number 1, 6-pack. Yeah, so we'll do that. So top 6 of 2020. Then we got a couple of very special episodes coming up after that. Look forward to that.
Oh, speaking of, Zero wanted me to mention if he's looking for people to DM him on Discord facts about yourself and ideas for categories for a possible game that we might be playing in 3 weeks on this show.
It's like, do that right now. You got Discord on your phone. Your phone is within reach of your hand. So pick up your phone, click into Discord, and DM Zero a fact about yourself. If you can't think of a fact about yourself,
make one up.
Send him that. Be like, I'm boring as shit because I can't think of a fact about myself.
I am unremarkable in every way.
Yeah.
Or just be like, hey, this is my job. I doubt they'll be able to guess that.
There you go. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Like, can you imagine if I had to guess what like everybody did?
I actually feel like I would be really good at that.
I can barely describe what it is that I do when I do it.
What does J-pop do, Lee?
Yeah.
No fucking idea.
I forget. I forget who asked what Lee does for a living, and I was just kind of like,
he's an accountant. I'm not an accountant. Nobody asks you what to do when you say you're an accountant.
I'm an accountant.
Shit, nobody asks what you do. If you say you're an accountant, there are no follow-up questions.
Yep.
You're right.
That's right. That's a TikTok trend. That's what people say when they're on OnlyFans. When you work in porn and somebody says, "What do?" You say you're an accountant.
Yeah. No, that's pretty good. That shuts people up real quick, and it's not rude.
Oh. They're like, cool. Count those numbers.
All right. I'm not an accountant, though.
You're so an accountant.
I'm not an accountant. I don't want to be an accountant. No.
Sorry.
All right. So come back next week. We'll do that. And then it'll be the fucking holiday season will be upon us. And keep an eye out. We just might be playing fucking Fortnite on Twitch at some point next couple of days.
Never know. Lee, what does Shark do?
I think I know this. No. He talks about it. He works in the hospital.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Close.
He works like in an old folks' home, right?
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. That's kind of like a hospital.
A little bit.
Old folks hospital.
Yeah. That's what I meant. I knew that one. That one I did actually know because he talks about it. That's not a guess. Like he talks about that.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that'd be real bad if it otherwise.
All right, Lee.
All right, now describe my job.
You know, I think your job is probably not unlike my job.
Right.
I think they're. Yeah, you're also an accountant. All right.
Lee.
Time to tuck Lee in.
Lee, what does Teneme do for a living?
Virtual panhandling.
Fucking nothing.
Oh God. All right. On that note, let's call it. We'll be back next week at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central at youtube.com/PanelsOnPages. For Jason Nines, Jose Guzman, Kelly Harris, I'm a good buddy Mahoney. I am the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. Night. Love ya. Bye-bye.
Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Demonetize this. Demonetize this.
Fucking Google something.
Demonetize this.
Holy shit.
Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Demonetize this.
I didn't want to say it.
Demonetize this.
What are you, some kind of bitch?
Whoa.
Demonetize this.
You fucking
Google ass bitch.
Demonetize this.
Why you keep bugging us, YouTube?
Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
That's it. Show's over. We're done.
See you next Tuesday.